buttons are going to work. It's connecting. And it's
Welcome to
recording.
Cthulhu. Oh, I need my character sheet.
Bum, bum. Yeah, come on, man.
Oh my god, that's right. I didn't open mine up.
Be professionals. Welcome everyone to Regency Cthulhu. I'm just dealing with the staff.
Embarrassed.
Gonna take my character name from the other day out of that. There we are.
Oh yeah, that's right. Check your names. I think everybody's right. Diana Norton.
Oh,
That's little
Fuck.
Diana Norton.
wait.
Yeah,
She's the
only
one with the
because-
imaginary.
Oh my god.
friends.
What do I want to know?
That was a Santa trap
No,
that I ran on
Oh,
Christmas
it was
Eve.
the Santa one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that was
You
fun.
can,
Gotcha.
you can know. It's not a secret.
Just there are some things you just don't want to ask.
It's her secret
The table,
identity.
are we?
Friday, September 27th, 1811. We had just woken up from our sleep of the night,
Yep,
not
the day
knowing that terrible things were coming.
the day before the big fight, I believe.
The day
Yes.
before
Yeah.
the big fight.
I remember us being close to it.
We just sent off
It's something.
we just
I
sent the
knew it. There's
undersheriff off to find the evidence at Mrs. Lindley's house or whatever her name was. Last night we sent him off.
And he returned. I believe he returned in the morning.
I don't know. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and didn't have a hangover. That's all I know.
Ah, yes. I thought where we left off is he came back in the morning.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that didn't happen quite yet.
No, you're just like, so the next morning, and then that's where we kind of ended.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine then. So Friday, day before the big fight, when the crowds have reached pretty much as big as they're going to get.
Oh my god, I want to go home.
Yeah, so at this
I
point,
want to be here.
probably more than 10,000 people crammed into a village that normally houses about, 1,200.
Oh my god.
So there's about 10 people for every spot. It's a mess.
I blame Illingsworth for this.
It's not my fault. I didn't organize it.
Yeah, no, well, he didn't in all fairness.
Still, it's easier to blame him.
And
He's very blamable.
of course, no one is talking about much of anything else. There is one other thing, though, in the morning you'll discover people are talking about.
Oh, someone got murdered.
No, but apparently several people who arrived late claimed they heard old Shuck howling.
I think old Chuck. Oh.
So that story apparently went around where several people traveling near or by the moors thought they heard that. Nobody says they saw it, but half a dozen different people claim they heard it. So there was a case of, some guys like, oh, I heard old Chuck last night. But it's like, oh, someone else. Yeah. And by mid-morning, by the time you guys have gotten your heads together,
Right.
the story's going around that at least half a dozen people heard it last night. All of them who had arrived late. So these were people who were still on the road late at night. So this news won't have reached anyone before you guys went to sleep, but is very much circulating in the morning. Or, well, more like midday.
We got to
By the
bed.
time you've-
We weren't up super late last night, I don't think, because we had a real busy day yesterday.
Yeah, and it
running
also
all
drank
around.
quite a bit.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, some of you did. So,
I was
in other words, by the
tired.
time you're done with breakfast and all that, it's close to midday.
Okay, midday.
So there's that. No one has, as far as you know, no one has opened the crypt below St. Nicholas.
Oh my god.
Good.
Although,
They should not.
I'm going to go there then and talk to the Reverend to make sure.
what he can tell you is that several of the ladies who were cleaning up in the morning
Oh god.
claimed they heard something or someone moving inside the crypt. But, of course, no one opened that. So,
I
was
want
there
to
someone inside? Something moving?
recommend
Don't
he
know.
bricks it up. That's what I tell him.
Yeah, you don't have the resources for that right now.
No, I just tell him,
Yeah.
you need to get that bricked up. Just
But he's-
seal it and forget it exists.
He's keeping the key close to his person now.
Okay.
Okay, when I see the others, I'm going to tell them that Samuel of York, or whatever his name was, is still wandering around down there in the crypts.
Hey, lovely.
Maybe he can't leave.
The door's locked. Of course he can't leave.
Well, in all
Shall we
fairness,
unlock
could
and see what he
probably
does?
He could probably smash the door down if he really wanted.
Shall we unlock it and see what?
No!
thought you wanted
Could
to
be-
fight him,
Sounds like a
Miss
terrible
Ambrose.
idea.
Didn't you want to fight
Wait.
him?
Me?
I thought you wanted to fight him.
Well,
I might have imagined
see,
it.
I do. Look, I do. But if he's there locked away, that's fine. He can stay there.
I am armed, by the way, Kevin. Anyway, just FYI.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Well. Salt, speak.
Could be.
Speak
So
boy.
we have encountered one other corpse that seems to have been an avatar of this entity,
Yeah,
this Mars Gnomes,
the thing in the bog.
and the thing in the bog. But it returned to the bog,
Hmm?
went back.
Hmm?
Perhaps there's some compulsion to stay near the site of burial.
Some ladies heard some movement down there, beyond the door.
Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to leave. Maybe he can't, for whatever reason.
Oh, I think he can.
Also, I need to remember my voice. It's a little more down here.
I don't.
There we go.
Ah.
Found it. Yeah.
Have we heard any rumors about many arrests? Have there been any rumors about, like, Boyle's been
no.
arrested, or we sent the
nope.
undersheriff, but we haven't heard back from him at all yet, right?
Well, you will around just after lunch.
Okay.
So during and after lunch, two things. One, people are talking, of course, about Old Shuck and the fact that he's been heard frequently. Any and all of you are welcome to make yourselves an idea roll.
Oh, I'll take that.
Sure.
You know what I thought about? I should have frickin' mesmerized Michael. I bet it wouldn't have been too hard.
Might have been interesting.
Yeah. That's an intelligence check, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not real smart.
Hard
No,
success.
79.
Regular success.
Okay, because people are talking about the history of Old Shuck, and with a hard success, you'll catch a detail in all of this. And I simplify, of course, a lot of gossip here.
Yeah.
That apparently that Old Shuck has appeared periodically as far back as the ancient Druids, and his appearances were also recorded in some of the annals. And apparently, somebody, they don't know exactly who, probably Reverend Ackley of all people, had a look in the annals, interested in the year 1378. When that trial by combat took place, he looked it up.
Uh-huh.
And apparently Old Shuck appeared in that year too.
I knew it. I told you that Old Shuck somehow.
So yeah, apparently Reverend Ackley was
Connected.
curious as to anything else that happened in 1378 and opened the annals last night.
That was the question I had. Anything happened in 1378 in the fight between Flood and Bolingbroke?
And in fact, Reverend Ackley will tell you that later.
I'm
when
going
you see
back. Yeah, I want to go back and see Ackley.
it. But with the success on that idea roll, you'll actually have learned that earlier.
Well, I didn't. But
Yeah,
did y'all
but-
tell me? Did somebody tell me about this? Do we all share?
Yes,
great.
I would have. Yeah.
So that's one. The other thing is one of the undersheriffs, Morris, will make an appearance just after lunch. He's clearly ridden down from Uppingham. He's been asking around to find you lot, because you were the ones who brought it to his attention.
No, we brought it to Danby's attention from the next shire over. Okay,
Danby gave him your names,
gotcha.
and he's here to ask you and to tell you. Mr. Danby is the undersheriff for Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire.
Yeah, he spoke to Danby, who said to find you. And what he wants to tell you is that he has not yet been authorized to make an arrest. He spoke to a judge this morning, who says that the plate warrants suspicion, but given that the plate is exactly the sort of thing a son might inherit from his parents, he's not willing to order Michael's arrest on the simple possession of the plate.
Didn't Danby
That's
tell you
fair.
about Michael's confession?
He did. The judge was not willing to admit that. What the judge wants, is for this Michael fellow to be summoned to court.
Okay.
In other words, he's not making an arrest. He's not accusing Michael of a murder, but he does want Michael to bear witness in court. So Morris here is supposed to find Michael and convey him to Uppingham on Monday.
Okay. I think
He's not
that's
going to
very
get back
fair.
for Friday,
It's like,
and the judge is not going to hold, since this does not appear to be a life and death emergency, the judge is not going to hold court on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Mhm.
Although he's heard that
Probably-
the judge in question may be on his way here for tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be funny.
Yeah, he's not sure, but he's heard that the judge
Oh,
might
hey,
be on
Judge.
his way to see the fight tomorrow. So
Mhm.
the judge might be, if the judge isn't working today, it's because he might be on his way here.
I'll remember that if
so
I ever
funny.
murder somebody, that we'll have to wait till Monday to prosecute.
Well, the murder was over a year ago, so they're going to wait for Monday. In other words, what Morris will tell you is since he cannot prove that anyone is in immediate danger, the judge basically put it on the regular calendar
Oh my
and
god.
said, bring Michael on Monday for a deposition. So he's supposed to do that on Monday. He's not sure what he's going to do if Michael doesn't cooperate.
He won't cooperate.
Yeah,
Be
Be
he
ready
doesn't-
for
he
him
doesn't
not to
relish-
cooperate,
He
sir.
might.
Is what I'm going to tell
I
Morris.
think Michael will. I think it's Boyle who won't.
Boyle will be there when they try to arrest Michael. And so Boyle will have them kill you and your men. So be prepared, Mr. Morris, for the fight of your life. I'm gonna Brandy!
They'll take that under
Oh
advisement.
my goodness.
And to the rest of you, by the way, everyone but Dr. Payne, a little roll of the eye to remind you that when Dr.
Yeah.
Payne thinks he's going to get murdered, he and his men. What men?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why he's concerned about what is he going to do if Michael doesn't come along quietly. He's one man. He's here to get one man to come with him to testify.
I'm going to start drinking.
That's his job. He's also going to stick around for the fight because the court's not meeting until
Who,
Monday anyway.
Morris?
So
Morris is just
he's
gonna
got
hang
an
out?
excuse to stick around and see the fight tomorrow.
Oh, bugger.
Okay.
What else is he going to do?
Does he go away then after this?
Unless you're keeping him any longer, yeah.
No. Well,
He's got to find a place to stay.
that was
tonight.
pointless.
Well,
No, I think it went pretty well.
it's nice to know that there might be the wheels of justice might start moving again on Monday.
Too late. If
Regrettably,
Mr. Salt
too
is
late.
correct.
It-
And
That is a
everyone
problem,
dies on tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
Could be we
At
need
least
to.
they're doing something.
Doing nothing, doing something that results in nothing is the same as doing nothing.
Well, they're moving the way the law moves.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But Salt's convinced something's going to happen tomorrow. Salt, did you say you went out and looked in that field to see if anything was different?
I've been looking, but I haven't been able to see anything. If you'd like to accompany me, Doctor, and give you a keen eye, I'd appreciate that.
My keen.
Aye.
Oh yes.
Your keen drunk eyes.
I'm not drunk. I
He's
just
so-
had one brandy.
He's
with
sobered up
lunch.
by now. And is
No, I
starting-
know.
And is heading back toward drunk already.
Not yet. One
Hey!
brandy's not going to put me over the line.
no,
Spot
not
hidden.
yet.
Where is my spot hidden?
So you two are going up to the field to see the turf.
Yeah, we'll do that this afternoon. It's not far. I mean, we can get there and back in an hour or so, right?
Oh yeah. The only reason it may take more time is if you want to look over everything carefully and slowly.
Mhm.
You can walk there in 10 minutes.
Yes, let's
Nice
look
if you
over
hurry.
everything carefully and slowly.
Good.
And I
There's a
extend
lot-
an
there's a lot of
invitation for
space.
anyone else who wishes to join us,
Say,
unless they
I'll
have
go
something
with
else
them.
to do today.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
why don't we all go?
Wait,
Fun.
wait. Who
What?
who saw where it was you? It was Illingsworth. Illingsworth, you saw where Boyle and Michael went amidst these people who are putting them up, didn't you? Wasn't it you? Yesterday's a little
No,
fuzzy.
It was one of you who saw where they
Somebody
Oh.
followed them. I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it was,
I thought
I
it was
think
Illingsworth.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he was
Illingsworth.
the least like noticeable of us. We've all of us kind of like been
Oh,
on
yeah.
their
Right.
shit.
So you know where they've camped. That they've joined a camp where a
Yeah,
number
yeah,
of other people are, and they have a tent there.
Yes,
That's
perhaps
where they're
Okay,
staying.
some
That's where
of
they
us.
stayed last night.
Yeah.
That's why you were able to search the room. You knew where they were staying
Mhm.
tonight.
Perhaps
That's
some
right.
of us should go investigate that camp and see if there are a bunch more Michaels there.
Mm,
If you want, I can do that. But I don't feel great doing it alone.
Baker, how about you go with her?
I was gonna go up here. Sure.
All right. So
What- wait,
two of
what-
you to go
okay.
see their camp.
The other three of us are going to go and go look at the what Salt is thinking is happening up at the.
yeah, the field that I'm paranoid about.
Yeah, we'll take our time and take a couple hours and look around up
Okay.
there if that's okay.
So those of you who hike up to the turf where the battle will take place tomorrow, at the moment, there's really nobody up there, with the exception of a couple of locals who are keeping people off the main field. other words, they don't want people trampling the turf area where the fight's going to take place.
Mm-hmm.
So they've basically made a temporary ring by just dropping a rope on the ground, and several locals have positioned themselves outside it, saying essentially, nobody past this rope.
But it's up by the ring
Oh,
right
fair.
there, right?
Well, that's where the actual fight will take place.
Right,
the
right,
rope
right.
that's sitting on the ground
Gotcha.
is where the actual turnbuckles and rings will be assembled tomorrow.
Gotcha.
In other words, they don't want
The little
that
rise.
field is turf and grass. They don't want it to turn into mud if crowds are constantly milling over it tonight.
There's only 3 of us. We hardly constitute a crowd.
Well, they're keeping everyone out. You are part of everyone.
How many are there?
Of the locals?
Yeah.
There's 4. There's 4 of them.
I have 4-pound coins that I bet I could get their cooperation. But let's look around in the other places first. So where
you can go literally anywhere that isn't the actual ring itself.
That's where we'll start.
Yeah.
So the rest of the neighborhood is completely open to you. They just don't want you trampling on where the actual ring is going to be.
Yeah.
I guide them over towards the sort of the posts that I've been looking at, just generally examining the area once more for anything different from the last time I was there.
Okay, so all 3 of you are welcome to make a spot hidden roll.
Ooh, no.
Examine nearby trees, posts,
No.
a fence that runs through the neighborhood.
Fail. Can I push?
Yeah, it'll take. If you push, you're going to be here much of the afternoon.
Yeah.
In other words, you can go back and take longer time, take more time.
I fail.
Ooh, with a push,
Yeah, I'm gonna push.
Okay.
I got an extreme success.
I failed again.
Ooh.
I step in a bog.
So it takes you guys most of the afternoon to do this, and it's not until you're basically ready to give up, and then you notice something that you wouldn't have noticed earlier because it wasn't there earlier. There's a man carrying, or 2 men, I should say, carrying a number of cut posts up toward the turf. Those are going to be the ring posts.
Interesting.
The reason you couldn't see them, of course, is they weren't here.
Yeah.
So here's 2 men carrying them between them. So they've got them basically on their shoulder, and they're walking, one at the front, one at the back. And as they, with extreme success, as they go by, those sigils you saw carved into the tree, you're pretty sure you saw one of those carved into one of those poles. And with an extreme success, you'll notice where it is. It's in the middle. Which is to say,
in the middle of the post, or
in the middle of the post, roughly. Oh. Which is to say, if you put that post in the ground,
it's not going to be visible.
Well, why won't it be visible? Because that's where the rope is going. Once they mount the post in the ground, then they're going to tie ropes to form the ring. The height of that sigil is, roughly speaking, I mean, you won't know until it's actually pounded into the ground, but that's roughly about the right height the middle rope would go.
Okay.
So if it's done that way, the rope will conceal it. 1, you could face it inward, so the crowd wouldn't see it anyway. And 2, if you tie the rope at that level, it'll be completely concealed by the knot that secures the ring rope. Because they're going to tie actual ropes to form the circle. Today those are more like bungee cord kind of things. Here they're going to use actual rope.
Right.
So, yeah, there's your sigil.
So you share this
with... If you were suspicious about them putting such a thing there, the reason you haven't seen it yet is because it wasn't there yet.
I say, as soon as I end up seeing it, I'm going to go over to the others and, let them know.
We're looking in the wrong spot.
So whoever suspicion it was about someone doing something to the ring, you were right. It just hadn't happened yet.
Who are these fellas?
Yeah.
These 2 fellas.
I think it was Graham who was suspicious.
Yeah, Graham's been very suspicious.
I've been suspicious for the last 3 games.
Yeah, well, now it turns out you're correct. You just had to wait for them to actually show up with the posts. Because they haven't assembled the ring yet. They're going to do that in the morning.
Oh, they do it in the morning? Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be done in the morning.
Oh.
Or maybe tonight. Oh. They might do it tonight.
Are they doing it right now?
No. What they're doing,
or are they putting the
carrying them? What they do is they carry them up to where the ring is, and they put them basically next to the rope.
That's in a circle around the area.
Yeah. It's just a loose rope that's a rough circle of where the ring will be. So what they're going to do is either tonight or tomorrow, someone's going to come with a measuring tape, and they're going to measure the actual correct distance to put the posts. And they're going to drive the posts, then they're going to put the rope up, and then everything will be ready.
Right.
That's how this is going to go. So
they drop the stuff
area for the fight to take place.
They put the stuff down and they leave.
Down.
The two of them.
They hang out long enough to chat with one of the locals who was guarding the ring. One of them breaks out a pipe. They smoke. In other words, they hang out and chat with the locals for about 15 minutes.
Good. I'm waiting for them to leave.
And then they leave.
Okay.
So they've left the guards here, but they've put down the posts, and they've left.
I'm going to wander over to chat with the guards myself.
Okay. What about the other of you two?
I'm going to head over there for the time being. I'm not going to say anything at the moment, but...
Okay.
I'm going to loosely trail the two that wander off. Just not.
That's a good idea.
Not really making an effort to stealth, just to like fall back and see like where they roughly end up in the town.
Okay, so you're following those two. Gotcha. Okay.
Actually, no. I know what I want to walk over towards the posts and just look at the posts. That's what I want to do for the time being.
Yeah, they've put them on the ground, so you don't have a really good look at them. But
that's fine.
And if you stare too long, the guys watching the ring are going to think you're kind of a weirdo.
He has a thing
that's fine. I maybe I'm just going to act like I'm inspecting them for a while.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you don't, do much with them. Those guys don't care. In fact, you've distracted them a bit by going up to them and talking to them.
Sweet. So maybe they'll just think I'm an idiot.
Well, they know you as the guy who tried to stop a fight.
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of defensive about what you're doing up here.
Hello, gentlemen.
At least one of them is probably suspicious that you're here to commit some kind of sabotage. But you have a reputation for stopping fights. Are you going to try to stop this one?
Maybe.
They don't know that. What do they know about you?
Hello, gentlemen.
Stop the fight. Right. Good afternoon, then, sir.
Good afternoon. On guard?
Right. Don't want people trampling up the ring now.
Oh, that would be bad. Muddy fight. Be interesting, but it wouldn't be very fair, I don't think.
Two of them look at each other like, interest. Actually, if it was mud, it would be interesting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Are you all here all night?
No.
You got someone else is coming in to spell you, I suppose.
I believe so, yes. And they actually will hold a brief conversation. And the conclusion is that good. Mr. Lockwood is going to be here this evening, and he's bringing men with him.
Oh, that's
so. Cool. Apparently, there is an overnight guard shift.
Right, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, who apparently has some number of men who will come with him.
Ah, interesting. I'm going to make some just stupid small talk to convince them that I'm that I'm a knob and don't know anything about fighting. I'm asking about the rope and stupid, boring questions.
And if you play it that way, they'll be happy to take time to explain how they're going to put the ring together and how important this fight is, and how whoever the winner is going to be champion of all England.
Oh.
And the fact that they can't believe that an American has gotten this far.
Right.
And they're waiting for the British guy to beat him silly.
Oh yes, it'll be something to see. It will be something to see.
They're talking, of course, what always spills into it is the idea that what if there's war with the Americas? There's always that sense that. Yeah, well, I mean, there's that moment where you're in that moment there where people are talking about the possibility of war. There's been encounters at sea. There's been some strife and bad blood. So there's realistically a chance that war could happen. So this is also wrapped into that politics. An American versus Brit in a world where some of these people are expecting any day now to hear that America and England are going to war.
Yeah, those uptight those Americans. Yes. Are you getting paid well for this?
Reasonable enough.
Good. I wanted to assure of that. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna give them each a shilling, and thank them for their time and their explanations that they gave me, and then I'll make some other inane comment about bloody fists against America or something stupid like that. And then I'll just walk away.
Now, Mr. Salt, meantime, You followed the two men who delivered the posts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what these two do is they go back down they head back toward town. But they are actually taking you toward a campsite you will be familiar with.
God damn
Which
it.
is where I believe Ms. Ambrose said Mr. Baker are at the moment.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So you two went over to the campsite where Boyle and Michael were staying. In the daytime, you won't find many people there. Most of the inhabitants are out and about, socializing, drinking. You'll find a middle-aged woman who's tidying up the campsite. And you'll find an older man who's brewing some kind of, what's probably tea. So he's got a kettle on. He's clearly gonna make some kind of hot drink. While the woman is basically puttering around, picking up things like picking up dropped bedrolls and folding them. Basically neatening up the place a bit.
I think I would like to approach the lady.
Okay.
That's all
Sorry.
right.
Who gives you a kind of a half-hearted curtsy with a respect, like, "Oh, didn't see you there, my lady." Assuming that you must be, based on your clothing, must be upper class.
Yeah. I'll give a little bow to her as well.
And then, don't mind
sorry
if I keep...
to trouble you, darling.
Not at all, if you don't mind. And she indicates she's going to keep working. She'll listen. She's listening to you, but she's got a lot to do, so she's going to keep doing it.
Yeah. I had just heard that all the most rough and tumble sorts gather around here. Is that true?
If you mean some of the men here are fighters, then yes.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I don't know, she says. Mostly it seems like a lot of patching work to me.
Quite. But the idea is so romantic, don't you think? How many of them are there?
3 or 4, I think. And begging your ladyship's pardon, no, I don't think it romantic at all.
No?
But I suppose I'm one of the ones what patches them up, so I suppose if you haven't got their blood on your hands, it's more romantic, begging your pardon.
Of course, you would know better than I would.
But I suppose some people find it that way.
But you're the one who patches, so you must get to, talk to them and see what they're actually like, no?
Well, I suppose. Much as any, I guess. Sure.
You
Sure,
must tell me, what do they talk about?
What you'll get from her is a long recitation of how boring these men really are.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
She does not find them interesting. They talk a lot, apparently, about punching each other, and that seems to be a thing that occupies a lot of their time.
Yep.
They're also apparently rather fond of comparing how large and masculine they are, and how capable they are of satisfying many women, which she assumes is all lies. But she's assuming most of this is complete bullshit.
Ew.
Yeah, so the sort of stuff that she's trying hard not to go further into because she figures you don't need to hear this and don't want to know it anyway.
That's fair. That's valid.
She doesn't want to know this. She would really rather not know this. But with a either persuade or reassure roll, you might get something useful out of all of this.
Let me say.
God, what is wrong with men?
Reassure.
With what?
A lot.
Are those Doritos? Are those Doritos?
Yes.
Oh my God, I want Doritos now.
We had burritos for dinner, and I paired them with Doritos.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll go with reassure because my reassure score is 50.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Okay, I got a 45.
Okay.
So
right. Good job,
that's a
Soren.
little bit under.
So what you'll get a couple of things. Firstly, Michael. He's the exception.
Okay.
Because the other guys have a tendency to talk about how big they are and how many women they can satisfy and all that shit. Michael, she kind of almost likes him because he doesn't talk much at all.
Yeah.
She finds him kind of a little better than
Aloof.
the others in that she doesn't have
Yeah.
to put up with his bragging and his bullshit.
Mm.
And she kind of likes that.
He seems a sweet sort.
Yeah. As for Boyle, she will admit in an unguarded moment that she has a very strong dislike for Mr. Boyle. She won't say, I don't like the man.
She's so real for this.
She's clear, makes it clear that Boyle is a braggart, a liar, and she's convinced that he is some kind of rogue, that he is not an honest man, and that you would be wise to stay away from him.
Mm.
She doesn't know precisely why she feels this way. She can't point to something he's done and saying, like, this is a crime he's done. But she has the feeling that he's the sort of man who you will come to a bad end if you associate with.
Could I, when she says that, just give a little turn towards Mr. Baker? Just like a little.
Well, what is Mr. Baker doing while Ambrose is doing this?
Great question.
I've basically been kind of standing off, more looking as the lookout. Like I'm worried that Boyle or Michael is gonna turn a corner and see us, and also I don't mind. They need my 2 cents in this conversation.
Yeah.
So no, you've got a bunch of the camp essentially to yourself. You don't see Michael or Boyle anywhere, but you will realize one of the other fighters who's staying in this camp is actually napping in one of the tents. So there's a man in one tent who's asleep. Don't know this man. Not sure you want to wake him up and find out, but he's clearly, and judging by the way his tent smells, I'm guessing that nap has a lot to do with whiskey.
Makes sense.
Because he smells like he's spilled more of it than consumed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's wearing as much as he drank. So whoever that guy is, he is probably sleeping off one hell of a drunk. But he clearly belongs here because no one has told him to get lost. You also know, I believe, which tent Boyle and Michael are using. You could stick your nose inside if you were feeling stealthy.
If I know what tent they are at, do I think it likely that they are here already?
You haven't seen them, and there doesn't appear to be any sound or noise coming from their tent. So they're probably not here.
I will try to take a peek then, try to slip in.
Okay, if you want to actually enter, you'll want to make a stealth roll if you want to do it without being observed by anybody. You can gain an advantage die here because no one is really looking at you. And if anyone comes to the camp, they're listening and hearing what Ambrose is saying to this other woman.
Yeah, I want it to be like kind of loud.
Yep.
To distract. Okay, cool.
So that's an advantage die to your stealth if you want to do that. With this, you could go inside the tent. Alternatively, you could just push the flap and take a peek, but that won't get you any advantage in just a quick look.
Okay. Thank you for the advantage.
You are welcome, my
darling. Stealth.
Yep.
Okay, good. Regular success for stealth. The first roll was a 97.
Oh yeah, that would have been that advantage die really helped.
Yeah.
So inside, this is a basic accommodation. There's really not a lot to see here. Here's Michael's stuff, which he carries in a rucksack. Boyle's stuff is carried in a more upscale carpet bag. So he's got a nicer suitcase, as it were, as compared to just what looks like a sailor's rucksack, which is what Michael seems to keep his stuff in. But a quick search of the place will turn up one thing of potential value. Remember, Michael had those notes. We heard that Boyle kept notes on the instructions of Nodens.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where they are.
They found some in Miss Landry's house, too.
Yeah, and there's a few pages of them here that he brought with him. In other words, what he thought he might need here. Bottom of his carpet bag. In a bound folio.
I think I'm going to swipe them all if that's possible.
Yeah, you could take them out,
Could be
put them in your coat,
I
and
will,
get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Yep.
And then light the tent on fire.
And no need, not even reading them right now. Just get the hell. Just take the contents of the folio, because you'll recognize some of the illustrations right away. Put the contents of the folio in your coat and get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
Okay. The two of now, this is around the point that Mr. Salt will come by. And what you'll notice is the two men who carried the posts, they greet the woman, apparently Loretta. They know her by first name.
Okay. Cool.
And they ask if the two of them ask if Mr. Boyle is around. She tells them that no, he's gone to the Panther to have a drink.
Okay.
They're doubting he can find a table there. She reminds them that people are simply sitting on the grass outside if they can't get a table. So she assumes that he's sitting on the grass outside the Panther having a drink that way because he can't get a proper chair. Because, nobody can right about now. So they say they'll catch up with him later. She says, hold on a moment, excuses herself from Miss Ambrose. And here's the nice part about this. So here's where Mr. Baker slips out of the tent. And it's no more than about 30 seconds later that Loretta goes into the tent.
Ooh.
And comes out with a little bag, which she hands to the two men.
Interesting.
That's money. Boyle paid them to carry the posts.
That son of a bitch.
Of course.
He wants these specific posts.
He wants those specific. Yeah.
He
paid them to make sure they would bring the right.
During my conversation, was I able to find out when they're setting up the posts?
They assume that it's going to be done in the morning.
In the morning. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the fight is to begin at noon. So they're assuming they're not certain, but they assume that Mr. Lockwood is going to do it in the morning. Like he's going to be here through the night, and then he'll get things set up in the morning before handing things over to whoever's chosen as the officials.
So we don't know.
What will happen is if it follows standard procedure, each camp will choose an umpire, and then the umpires will between them choose a referee.
Okay.
The umpire's role is to call out fouls. The referee has the authority to actually call one. So if the umpire sees their men get hit low, for instance, he'll call the referee's attention to it. The referee then has the authority to decide that was in fact a disqualifying punch or not.
The referee is the enforcer, basically, in that aspect.
Yeah, the referee is the only one who has the authority, is the actually official in charge of the fight. He's the only one with authority to call the fight and say, that was a disqualifying blow, that fighter loses. But he's supposed to act in consultation with the umpires, and that's why one umpire is chosen by each party. The referee is then chosen by the two umpires, and the idea is they'll choose someone who's knowledgeable of boxing and neutral. Theoretically,
but they don't choose it beforehand?
No, they're going to choose it right then and there. And of course, the crowd may have an influence there too. They want someone. If the crowd wants a fair fight, you're going to hear from them if the person they choose doesn't have a reputation for being fair. So there's sort of a public check on the idea that you want a referee who's going to be neutral and enforce the rules correctly. Keep in mind, there's a lot of money riding on this both ways. So anyone who's chosen as a referee who they think might be biased toward one side is going to get a world of shit from everyone who bet against the other guy.
Like, I don't know how you aren't biased at this. I don't know.
There's plenty of people out here. If you have no money on it, you
Bring
can
Loretta.
about this. The other thing is they're going to choose someone who's experienced and knowledgeable of the rules.
Right. That makes sense, and not just
I'm out.
this random woman.
Yeah, no. It's most referees are themselves fighters. Or are people, a lot of them, for instance, are fighters who've retired. So they have no more direct interest in the game themselves, but they know the rules. and are willing and able to enforce the rules, so you get a fair contest. Because what gamblers want above and beyond all else is a fair contest. People get really, really upset if they think that someone is cheating, especially if the guy doing the cheating isn't the guy they bet on.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, do they get upset then.
Just cheat on my side.
Yeah. There are, I know from the later 19th century, I know for a fact there are cases where umpires in American baseball, there was one umpire who routinely carried a revolver.
Jesus.
Because he needed it sometimes. Because he called a fair game, but on a close play, everyone who bet against the side he called against got really angry. And sometimes you got to remind them that if they don't want to get shot, they're going to shut their fucking mouths.
Okay, if it works.
Apparently it worked repeatedly.
So, Illingsworth, should we just grab those poles and run like hell?
So, by the time you guys get back
Excellent
together,
plan.
it'll be
It's a
around
terrible
dinner
plan.
time.
Sounds good.
Of course, no one is talking about anything else at this point.
What I want to do is I want to go up to those townspeople and I want to try to persuade to them that the pole that has been carved on is rotten.
You mean the guys who carried the pole, or the guys who are guarding them?
The guys who are guarding them right now.
I'm still
like
okay.
after I've been like
Okay.
standing over them for a bit.
Well, you're welcome to have a persuade roll. I don't think they
Yeah,
can buy
well,
it,
I'll say
but
yeah.
still.
Yeah,
on,
whether they
extreme
buy it or not,
success.
I don't care. But I do want to try to persuade them.
Pull my gun. We're stealing these poles. We know they're valuable.
Oh, nope. I rolled a 79, so that is a fail.
Make a luck roll though.
Don't these look rotten?
You might get something out of this after all.
If he starts talking about how rotten this pole looks, I'll be like, oh.
Ooh, well, I got a regular success for luck.
Yeah, he's claiming the poles are rotten, and one of the guys actually picks up the pole, like showing you it is not rotten.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice you saw the sigil carved on one of the poles. It's actually on all four.
Yep,
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Was probably
Okay.
the case. Do I notice
Okay.
this too at all?
Or more correctly, you'll notice it's on a second one. So I
Okay.
think we can assume it's probably on all of them. This the guy you were trying to persuade picks up the pole to show you that it's solid, and in doing so, you got to look at one of the ones that's beneath it. They put them back.
Is that supposed to be there? It looks like it's been vandalized.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. What if the pole's knocked down or breaks during the fight? During the biggest fight of all time?
Not gonna break. Relax. And he actually knocks it with his knuckles to show you that it's a solid piece of wood.
No, put it over your knee, and then I'll believe you, sir.
Your knee. Damn.
I gesture like I'm breaking something in half over my knee. How big are these
you are
poles? Are these strong, like thick?
Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
about 7 inches wide. They're
Oh
not
my
snapping.
God, 7 inches wide. All right.
Maybe 8, 9
Yeah,
inches
I
wide.
think they're pretty sturdy.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. That's the point. They're designed to hold up ropes. They're not going anywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to
And
persuade
he's
these
looking at you
people
like,
anyway.
if you think you could break this, you are welcome to try. Safety tip: you can't.
But I think we do have to destroy or get rid of these poles.
Yeah. These are remember, these are designed to carry the load of ropes and to support people banging into them. They're intended to be tough. These are small.
Are they
trees.
painted or anything?
No.
Just pieces of wood.
The sigil's been carved into it with what's probably a penknife.
Okay, so it's not a deep cut.
Yep. No, not at all. And it's
All right.
small enough that a knot in a rope would cover it.
Right. Well, good
And
day,
of course, they're
gentlemen.
gonna put
And
knots
then,
in, to secure the rope.
unless, and I whispered to Illingsworth.
Nope.
That's what I whispered to
Nope.
Illingsworth as we leave. And
Yep.
once
So
we're out of
yeah.
earshot, should we just grab them and run? No, you'd say no. Oh,
No.
How far would you get with them?
I have a gun.
Not very.
Not
Yeah.
very far.
That's true. You do have a gun. This is true. Each one is 7 or 8 inches in width, probably,
How tall are
and
they?
each one is about 5 feet tall. Maybe a little longer. Maybe
7 or 8
5.5.
inches. So they're not terribly, terribly heavy. I mean, 2 people could manage them pretty easily.
Well, you saw 2 people carrying 4 of them.
Right.
So yeah,
5 foot
you
long.
could probably. What's your strength?
My strength is 65. My guy's actually fairly strong.
You could probably carry 2 of them, one under each arm.
Oh well. If
It would
that's
be
the case,
awkward because of the balance.
then
Right.
so could Illingsworth.
But running away with
I mean,
them would be
you guys
tough.
could theoretically you could steal them by picking up one with each hand and running away with 2 5.5-foot long poles, one under each arm.
Yes,
Well,
witnessed
the
by
balance
4
sucks.
villagers who are going to remember me for sure,
And
send
everybody
people.
else you encounter who will see you carrying 2
Yeah.
5.5-foot
They'll
long
find me
pieces
out
of
on the
wood.
moors with a nice little fire. Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
To be-
'cause you're not.
Yes.
It's not like you can put it in your pocket and run away.
No, I know.
Yeah, what's up?
So we're reconvening, right?
At dinner,
Yes, you'll
you said?
reconvene around an early dinner, around
Okay.
basically after tea time.
Yeah.
About 5:00.
So I think it's fair to
I-
say that we need to get rid of these poles.
Yes.
Or maybe,
Who's Mr.
or maybe-
Townsend? Anyone know?
or maybe we could just a spoke shave and just shave off the carving.
They're guarded, though.
And Mr.
I think it's a great
Walker and
idea.
some men are coming up
Yeah,
apparently to take over the guard.
Do you think the priest, or not the priest? Do you think is it the priest or father? I forget.
He's a
He's a minister,
minister. Yeah.
Minister. Okay, I knew it was like I can't.
so
I'm
the form
not
of
saying
address
the right
would be, the form of address is reverend.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, do you think the Reverend would be able to help us out in that manner and
Well-
call? I don't know if he could persuade that the symbol is
Pagan?
To be fair-
demonic of some kind.
Catholic?
Ooh. But aren't we staying at a lord's manor at the moment?
Sir Samuel's, I think.
Sir Samuel's.
Yeah.
No.
He's not a lord,
I believe
he's
Sir,
like
Sir
a-
George. Sir
Sir
George.
George,
Sir George.
that's right.
Sir George
George.
Floodyear. Yeah,
Sorry,
Floodyear.
Sir George. And Sir George and his family own the property, or own the land, right?
Yes, and he's
Morris, yeah.
also seen.
A lot of the village too.
A lot of the village. That could technically be his land if we convince Sir George, he might just be able to walk up straight to them with men and say, I want those posts right now. Remember, we're in Regency England. The gentry can do anything.
Well, yes, but I feel like we should replace them. If we're going to do
You
that,
know what the gentry are not going to do?
we should replace them.
Do something that's going to risk not having the fight that 10,000 people are here to see.
Right. So we
Exactly.
replace them. So George could replace them
Exactly.
potentially with 4 more poles that aren't marked. Unless Mr.
That you would have to
Townsend's in
find
on a plot.
tonight.
We could find
Are
fence
there
posts if we need to.
Extra
I'm
ones?
sure there's fence posts all over the place. Everyone
These are
cares a
thicker
few in
than
their shed, don't they? I've got like 4 in my
These
shed
are
in
thicker than
London.
conventional fence posts.
Oh, are they?
Okay,
That's true.
They're
sure,
designed to
but
carry
like
more weight and more strength.
specific ones. Yes,
There are-
exactly.
There were other rings
I'm gonna
around
start drinking.
around the
there-
town.
Well, there
that we
was a ring that had been set up in the village green.
Right.
So there are 4 more ring posts somewhere.
So we could replace those.
Not sure where they are at the moment.
Croydon
Somewhere
would
in
know.
town, there are 4 additional ring posts.
Lord Crichton would probably know.
You're correct. Well,
Might,
okay,
yeah.
we could if we could enlist Sir George potentially
I'll go
in
talk
some
to him.
kind of distraction. Well, he has authority here. Whoever is standing there is on his property. He could probably just tell them to go get a drink, essentially.
Maybe.
And then we could literally roll up the carriage with the substitutes
We could just carry
post
them.
in the carriage. We could just carry them. I haven't gotten to drive a carriage once since this campaign started.
Yes, you have. You drove us all the way here.
That's true.
Wait. Who's Mr. Townsend? Anyone have any idea who Mr. Townsend is? He's going to be there to replace the guards with his men. Sometime tonight. It was very
The
vague.
man he said was coming was Lockwood. Was his
Oh, Lockwood?
Lockwood.
Yeah.
Okay, then I got that wrong. Lockwood. Anybody know who Mr. Lockwood is? Or if he's a
The
local?
name.
All right.
None of you know him.
All right.
You might do
think
some asking and
so.
see if someone else knows him.
Someone find out who Mr. Lockwood is. I'll talk to Sir George. Anyone who wants to come with me is welcome. I think if we tell him about the symbols, he will likely be very happy to help us any way he can. He saw that symbol on the tree when Baker was fiddling with it.
That's true. I could arrange to see if I can get my hands on the post from the previous bout, if they're unattended at the moment.
Someone needs to find Mr. Lockwood. Lord Crichton might know where those posts are. Or he might know someone who knows where those posts are. He's in charge of all this.
And has anyone broken out the document, by the way?
Baker's
No
got the
one's broken it
document.
back.
We don't. Did you tell us you had that document, Baker?
Yes, I'll
Okay.
show you. This is everything I pulled from the tent.
I do not want to see that. I'm not looking at it.
I'm looking at it. I've already
Yeah.
seen it. It's fine.
So, for those of you who have seen it, you'll recognize some of the illustrations. These are reproduced in Boyle's own hand, along with Boyle's notes.
Oh my God! Please tell me his plan is in here.
Well, don't know because nobody's read it yet. But you've got notes in here. Also, at this point, Reverend Ackley will actually knock on the door of
Hello?
the apartment where you're eating.
Okay, yeah.
Says, "I've been looking for you much of the afternoon, but you weren't around town."
Oh, I'm
Oh, I'm
terribly
sorry. I'm interrupting your supper.
No, please join us. Have you eaten?
Well,
of course
no,
you haven't.
actually.
Come on, sit down.
Quickly cover all the notes.
Salt.
Put the notes away.
Salt. Bring some.
No, it's fine.
Salt.
You can know.
Bring another plate.
He'll happily eat something. And then what he'll tell you is that he's been digging, as you might have guessed earlier, he's been digging through the archive. Yeah, and St. Nicholas has an annal, a year-by-year account where they record things that are weird or unusual.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, 1 year where a comet was seen in the sky.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
Cute.
And what he's discovered is that there were a couple of cases where old Shuck was seen or heard a lot. In other words, he thinks that old Shuck becomes more active at certain points. Like, for instance, in 1378.
During the fight.
Well, he's not sure when, because the annal doesn't often
yeah.
give individual dates. But in 1378, for instance, there's an entry, and he's copied it down for you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's copied the Latin, and for those of you who don't have good Latin, he'll read and translate. Here it says, in this year, 12 good men heard the creature men call old Shuck. It doesn't say when or where, but it says 12 men heard that year. And it also, that's the year that fight took place.
Mm-hmm.
He's also noticed that same thing occurs in other years like that. Like, for instance, it says 14 men and a woman heard old Shuck in the year 1215. That was during during the anarchy, when he knows that St. Nicholas was the site of a battle. That was the English civil. It was the anarchy was what they call that period of civil war.
Did that battle happen to take place near the swampland?
They're not sure.
Okay.
It's known as the Battle of Thistleton, but no one's actually sure exactly where it took place. It was part of the fighting that was taking place all across England between supporters of Stephen and Matilda over who gets to be the next monarch of England. So they know that at that point, as what the annals suggest is that it was a small battle, that approximately 30 knights on a side were involved.
Mm.
So it was a battle probably less than 100 fighters total.
Yeah, but in that time period, that's a big fight.
It was a battle. It was two rival sides having a fight. It wasn't exactly a decisive or large battle, but the point is that there was somewhere in this neighborhood in the year 1215, there was a battle between supporters of Stephen and supporters of Matilda. And in that same year, the annal says 14 men and one woman saw or heard old Shuck. It doesn't say whether it was during the battle or before or after. That's the frustrating part, is because it doesn't give calendar dates often. We don't know whether these things happen at the same time. The monks who kept it recorded it by year. So all of these things happened in the year 1215.
Is old Shuck appearing when there's violence?
That seems... He's beginning to wonder that. Whether it appears when there's fighting.
It's kind of like Mothman.
Or is old
Out
Shuck...
of character, obviously.
Is old Shuck...
We don't know about Mothman yet.
Yeah. Because he's established at least
Ohio.
2 points where he knows a battle took place and old Shuck appeared to more than one person. So that just 2 points make a pattern.
And old Shuck's already appeared to
And old Shuck appeared yesterday.
Mason's, I believe his name is Mason. His men.
And half a dozen
I'm not
people
sure.
said they heard it yesterday.
Another half dozen today.
Yeah.
Last night.
I'm not sure if I've told the group about seeing old Chuck.
I don't remember either.
I
Are you
don't
doing that at
know.
this point?
I think that would be cool.
I would like to tentatively raise my hand at the table and be like, does old Chuck look like a giant cat?
Yes.
What we've heard.
Why?
Maybe, says Ackley. Some say it looks more like a dog. You know it looks like neither.
I might have run into it a few nights ago.
Brandy.
Just ran into it by happenstance on the road.
Don't forget I have one of those.
It was late one night. I was following the streets, or following the road by the swamp, and I heard something, investigated, and saw what looked like only what I can describe as a giant cat eating something, and before it noticed me, I quickly backed off.
It had 4 eyes too, remember?
Yes. And as it looked around, I noticed must have been a trick of the light. Having 4 eyes.
Pastor, you know there are some pagan markings on the... well, I've got to talk to Sir George first.
Yeah. And you guys have noticed the fact that the sign of the Panther, the only inn in town, might be that.
Yeah, Baker noticed that particularly in one game session.
Yeah. It has 2 eyes, but that may be one side. That may be a flat effect of medieval art, one side of the head.
Oh, is it a side angle of the head?
Yeah.
Oh, you know how medieval art is often flat?
Right, and it'll show 2 eyes even though you're seeing it from profile. Yeah.
The fact that it's just 2 eyes, people are just dismissed as medieval perspective.
Oh, that's smart.
Well,
so maybe it's more accurate than we thought at showing it in profile.
Something terrible is going to happen tomorrow, Reverend Akeley. I'm going to go talk to Sir George.
Right. He's writing down what Baker just said about that. And no, and he's stumbling through something, like trying to get, and then finally, okay, that clears up something I read earlier today.
Oh.
In 1732, and I recall my grandfather telling me of this. A traveler, Peterson, some such, said he saw a creature
32.
that we assumed was old Chuck, and claimed that it was 2 creatures, that it had 2 sets of eyes, that he saw not one, but one on top of the other.
But not many other people saw old Chuck in 1732, according to the
annals. That was the only sighting that anyone's aware of. Well, the annals
and nothing happened.
The annals end in 1509.
Oh.
Those were kept by monks, and in 1509 they apparently stopped keeping them.
Yes.
And then the monastery was dissolved 30 years later. So there's nothing beyond that. The point is that this is a story that Ackley heard from his grandfather about a traveler whose name was Peter or Peterson, who seems to have encountered old Shuck in 1732.
So the annuals only say
on his way to Thistleton.
Shuck was seen by people, or they don't say anything else about old Shuck doing anything.
Seen or heard sometimes, and sometimes it's unclear whether these people saw it, heard it, or both.
Yes.
The problem is our monks were not very descriptive.
Oh, that's very well.
Like, for instance, the reason they don't know where the Battle of Thistleton took place is the entire entry reads, in the year 1215, a battle between supporters of Stephen and Matilda took place. 6 knights were killed. 14 were wounded. That's the entire description of the battle.
Yeah.
Doesn't say how many were on a side, whether 6 was all of them or almost none of them. Yeah, that's the way annals often work. They tend to or things like, in this year, a comet was seen. A comet was seen, or there's one example, for instance, where it says, in this year, a comet appeared in the sky and was visible to men for 3 weeks. Like, that's the entire entry.
And that took that guy like an hour to
It was aliens.
I'm not going to say it was aliens.
Definitely.
But it was aliens.
No, Eric von Däniken is dead.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, he died like 2 weeks ago.
That guy, the aliens guy?
Eric von Däniken, the guy who wrote Chariots of the Gods.
Oh.
Which sort of kicked off the whole alien movement. In like
I thought you meant the guy that said, I'm not going to say it was aliens, but it was aliens.
No, like the guy who started it. I didn't realize he was still alive. And then like 2 weeks ago, he died.
He's gone home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a spaceship came and picked him up.
No, it didn't.
No.
Yay!
There's no way. Anyway,
he's dead.
All right.
I had no idea he was still alive all these years, but now he's not. So.
I'd like to go see Sir Samuel for a couple minutes, if he's available. If he can make time for me.
Okay. So what else is to be done tonight?
A lot. If
you guys want to, I was going to say, if you want to move those posts, it's going to have to be tonight.
Right. I'm gonna. Well, I'm supposed to go talk to Sir Samuel, and we're going from there, I think, and figuring out if Salt's supposed to find the other posts.
Yeah, I'm going to go looking for the other posts.
Miss Ambrose could go talk to Lord Kreiner. He might know where the posts are. Is an idea that I've had.
Then I'll go with the lady for now, and then we'll see if Lord Kreiner.
Baker, you want to ask who is Lockwood?
Yeah, that we do not know.
I was going to go over these notes I found.
You go over the notes. Let's send Illingsworth can go look for Lockwood. We'll meet back here in a quarter of an hour.
Oh, you'll need more than that.
You could go ask my new friend. I feel like she might know.
In a crowd this size, you're going to need more than a quarter of an hour.
To find Sir George? In his own house?
Are you sure he's in his house at this point?
Well, I'm assuming he is. That's why I said quarter of an hour.
If he was, he'd probably have joined you for dinner.
Oh, great.
He's probably not in the house at this point.
I'm going to go look for Sir George. We'll meet back here as quickly as we can. How about that?
Okay. So, off to find various people. Actually, you know what? Everybody who's looking for somebody, so that's everyone except Baker, should make a luck roll. We'll see if you can find the people you're looking for quickly or not.
My luck is not terrible.
Hi.
Illingsworth, go ask around and find out who Lockwood is.
In a crowd this size, it's a matter of luck as to whether the people you're looking for are nearby.
Hard success.
Oh my God.
31 out of 63.
Okay, hard success for you. Good.
Awesome.
How about? Who else?
Hard.
Regular.
Regular success. That'll help.
I got at least a hard success in luck.
Okay, so we'll start with those who had hard success. So we'll start with Mr. Illingsworth. You're sending out to look to find out more about Lockwood.
Yeah.
So there are 2 ways to do this. One is to schmooze and ask people. The other is to go up to the turf and see who this guy is when he gets there. Which do you prefer?
I'm probably more
where
of a
he's going to be.
I'm probably more of a schmoozer, and
Good.
I can talk and persuade my way into conversation.
We're supposed to meet back here where Baker is as soon as we can. Okay?
Okay. So for you then, first thing to do then is do some asking around. A large number of people, of course, are gathered, are drinking and eating. The celebrations have already begun. Mock fights have broken out at points. Betting continues. There's assorted other games taking place. And in all of that, what you'll be able to curry from a number of people is Mr. Lockwood comes from Uppingham. He is a former boxer who no longer tends to participate in the sport, but still maintains an interest in it. Everyone assumes that he's what we would think of as a bookmaker. That he's the kind of guy who's been known to take bets. Although whether that's true, nobody seems to know for certain. Everyone just sort of assumes it, but nobody actually knows anyone who bets with him. So it's a case of, is that just sort of common knowledge that isn't right? Maybe. Did I lose sound? Somebody say something.
No.
I
No,
can
no.
hear you.
No,
Okay,
Sorry,
fine.
I was just listening.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
okay.
muted
No,
myself.
my headphone went weird for a moment. Anyway,
Okay.
We're just enraptured.
yeah. So Lockwood is the other thing is that Lockwood has a reputation for being a trustworthy man.
Okay.
In other words, part of the idea that he's a bookmaker, may be the idea that people trust him, that he's honest.
Mm.
So they chose him to keep an eye on the ring at night, in large measure because he has a reputation for honesty. And because he's a former fighter, and they trust him to take care of things if anyone gets in his face. So he's not afraid to mix it up with anyone who tries to fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
He brought with him 2 other men from Uppingham. Nobody seems to know them, other than they're known around here as the Bartlett brothers. Apparently, they are brothers, and they have a reputation as tough guys. So he's brought with him 2 hitters, in case he needs muscle. So he's an honest, trustworthy man who's brought some backup muscle in the form of two brothers.
Who's going to be the rep?
Yeah, and digging a little deeper, the Bartletts apparently are twins.
All right.
And those who know them in Uppingham claim that they sometimes speak in tongues. Or there's some kind of like religious
I feel like
thing.
they just. Sorry.
Well,
I felt like they just speak in Gaelic, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, tongues!"
Actually, more likely, twins speak. Sometimes twins raised together develop their own kind of code language.
Yeah.
That's probably what's actually happened there.
Okay, that is more reasonable.
Yeah, because apparently they're twins. They grew up together. It also means they coordinate well. So if you fight one, you're fighting both. In other words, if each one knows where his brother is, if his brother needs help, he'll be there. I actually saw this happen once in real life, by the way.
We're doomed.
Not a fight. It was a basketball game where it was Binghamton and Liberty. And Liberty had 3 triplets.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was like the girls from Brazil. Because they were all blonde, 6'1", and wore consecutive numbers, 40, 41, and 42.
Jesus.
And I saw them execute no-look passes. Like, each one would pass knowing where her sister was. Like, it was kind of scary.
Twin
It was
telepathy.
like,
it
was
love
like Nazi clones will beat your basketball team. It's the best way I can describe it is imagine an army of Nazi clones that hate your basketball team.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was that. It was kind of crazy. They won. Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. So that's what you got on Lockwood. Are you actually going to go up there to see him? Because you know where he's going to be after about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I can head that way. That's fine.
Okay. Well, there's the man himself. He's big, thickly built. Very much the scarred nose and ears you would expect of a veteran boxer. Visible at any distance. The Bartletts, on the other hand, are surprisingly small. Both of them about 5'5". And they probably weigh
my God, I'm taller.
40 pounds apiece.
Identical twins, or
Yeah. They're identical twins.
That's not creepy at all.
No, not even a little. Even dress alike. But they're both wearing the same dark green coat. And from a tactical perspective, if they're here for muscle, you know why they're doing that. It's harder to keep track of where they are if they look alike.
Yeah.
That's a strategic advantage is what it is. Each also, when you get close enough to talk to them, you'll notice that each of the Bartletts also has a club. They've brought a proper baton. So
None of
they
them are
actually,
marked with any like marks of like Mars Nodens or anything on them, right?
No. Not that
Okay.
you can see them. So
All right.
certain is while Lockwood himself doesn't appear to have a weapon handy, his boys very much do.
Yeah.
So they're here to hit anyone gets in Lockwood's face. They're going to bring the clubs.
Right.
So if you want to steal these posts, you may have to deal with some people who are prepared for violence.
Yeah.
Which could be a problem. I mean, they're here to guard the ring.
Right.
That's what they're doing. And they brought force. And again, none of them appears to have a gun. So, there's that.
I mean, I guess I'm not going to go up to him or like talk to him or anything right at this moment. Like, I'll be able to basically get a look at him to identify him, and then go back to our meeting area.
Yeah, and there's others up here who've come to look at the ring, to see what's what. So you're not alone in this regard.
Right.
Now, meantime, Ambrose and Salt, you guys went to find Lord Kreiner to see if you can find the other ring posts. And did one of you succeed on a luck roll?
I did. Did you, darling?
You may need to be woken.
Graham, wake up!
Oh, honey.
Graham?
Yeah,
Is he?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you are. How'd you do on the luck roll?
Oh, I failed.
Okay, so with a regular success, it'll take you a little while to find Lord Kreiner. So search first home, not there. The Panther, no. You will actually find him in another camp. This is the camp where you will also find people like Tom Belcher.
Oh, okay.
The Earl. It's actually the pavilion put up by the Earl of Yarmouth. So he's hanging out with some others of that crowd.
Okay, cool.
So it takes a while to find him, but you will. As for where the other posts are, as far as he knows, they were stored back in the church.
Oh, God damn it.
Easy enough to get.
Yeah, I mean, you could go over there and get them, I suppose. The church is open. The drawback to that, or the potential problem there, is the church is open. But remember, the church, the nave and the basement are both being used essentially as shelters for people who have no place to stay. So while the posts are in there somewhere, so are people.
Yeah.
So it's going to be impossible for you to walk away with those posts without being noticed.
Yeah, but
Okay with that.
Well, what wouldn't what is a?
I don't know if anybody's going to care.
Right.
But the point is, you're not going to be able to do it without people seeing you doing this. You can't put a ring post in your pocket.
Just throw a handful of money the other direction.
Yeah, whether anyone cares that you're doing this is a completely different issue.
Yeah.
So, are you actually going to remove these posts from the church? Because you'll
I think
find
so.
them stacked up in the corner in the basement.
They could find. They did. Oh, the basement. Oh.
I'm okay with doing this. How do you feel?
I'm
Like?
okay.
Crypt
I'm
door is still
okay
locked,
with
we think.
I'm okay with
Okay.
them.
I told him to
Okay.
pick it up.
And you'll find people in the basement. There are people who have put up bedrolls on the floor. So there are people who are sleeping. There's a couple of people who are playing some kind of dice game. And
Nice.
they notice you as you come in. They, acknowledge you, basically, hi, nice to see you, that sort of thing. And then go back to the dice game.
And that
We
one,
have
Notice
a
them coming
moment.
and going.
that one guy
we
that's
have a-
made a hammock out of the posts and his bedroll.
Well, nobody's used them.
Damn.
If we have
Yeah.
a moment, Salt would like to go over to the two playing the dice game.
Yeah, you could do that.
Just observe the rules, seeing how it's played. Do I recognize it?
How's your gaming skill?
I have a 50.
You'll
What the
understand-
fuck?
Yeah, you know what game they're playing.
Excellent.
Does Salt have a gambling problem?
No, because
no.
Salt wins.
No,
Wait.
Regency England has a gambling problem.
Exactly.
The only people who are concerned about this are those who are losing.
Salt has a gambling solution. You gave me money.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I
No.
don't know if anybody's ever seen the TV show Bones at all or whatever, but the one guy has a gambling problem. But yeah, it's not a bad problem. He wins all the time, but he is a chronic gambler.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of
I would
people-
like to walk up to these two. Are they sitting? Are they crouching?
They're sitting on the floor. And it's
Right,
not
I will
just two. There's actually 5 players in total.
I'll sit by and politely wait and ask if I can be dealt in.
Oh yeah, they're happy to have you join in.
Absolutely.
Someone will pass you the dice on your turn.
Okay. I would
They'll
like
gladly take your money.
Ambrose,
you
aren't
can
you
make-
really strong? Just grab the posts and go.
Yeah, you could get. What's your strength? What's your strength?
It's decent. It's like 60, I think. Yeah,
Carrying
60.
all 4 yourself is going to be tricky. You could pick up
Yeah.
2 easily.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Or
I would
Oh.
like
would be a stretch.
I'll watch this dice game of commoners.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, make yourself a gaming roll if you want to actually play. See if you
Yeah,
win.
I would-
win
Oh
some
no,
money.
I'm just fucking watching.
Yeah, I know you're
I'm-
watching,
I'm-
but he's playing.
Okay.
That is a success. Not hard, but normal regular success.
So you'll end up coming out a few pence ahead. They're playing for small stakes.
Mhm.
So you'll end up coming out maybe half a shilling ahead. In other words, you made a small amount of money on this.
At which point I'm going to say to the gentleman, because they're here in the basement of the church.
Yeah. They're camping
Tell you
here.
what, old boys. I'm doing some rounding up of scary stories.
They
Can't
look at each other like, okay.
get enough of them. I was wondering if any of you have any particular yarns that you'd like to spin me. Give you back your pence.
Oh, yeah, they'll happily do that.
Yeah,
and
I'm fishing for any information about anything they've encountered or heard in the basement since they're down here.
Something keeps scratching at the door.
They haven't heard anything in the basement, but they will tell you some stories, one of which does involve old Chuck again. One of these
Nice.
gentlemen, who calls himself Jacob, he actually heard old Chuck, and he remembers it very distinctly because it was last year on the 11th of May. And the date will resonate. As far as we know, that is the night the Stanleys were murdered.
Oh.
He remembers hearing old Chuck howl as he was making his way toward Uppingham. He was on the road. He'd gotten a late start, and he wanted to make Uppingham by dark, but had failed to do so because he'd gotten a late start, so he was still on the road after dark, marching his way toward Uppingham. And he'll tell you how he heard the thing scream, and he ran the rest of the way to Uppingham. He says he ran almost 3 miles.
Yeah.
And then when he got there, realized that he did not know where his pack was. And had to go back the next day to find his backpack. And how he ended up sleeping essentially in the street in Uppingham because he had no money. Because he'd lost his backpack, which included his money bag.
Oh, I'm absolutely giving
So
him back his money.
Yeah, he arrived at Uppingham with nothing. And basically, although he also will admit he didn't really sleep at all, we would think of it as adrenaline. In other words, the shock and the run and whatnot meant he really didn't sleep at all that night. And then in the morning, when it was light, he walked back down the road and found his pack. So that's another point, maybe another point of the connection that old Chuck appears when there's violence. So not just fights, murder.
Yeah, we know Old Chuck is local to this region specifically, yes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And from what that book was suggesting, the legend goes all the way back to the Celts. That apparently a Celtic informer told a Roman about it. So it's as old as people. The legend goes back as far as people have lived in this area.
Yeah.
It probably goes back even further, but who knew? Maybe the monolith builders knew. But they didn't tell us about it because they didn't have any way to write it down.
I thank the man and give him back the money I took from him,
Okay.
and pocket the rest, and then go to help Ambrose with moving the posts.
Yep.
And I relate what I learned to her.
Okay. So yeah, now you have 3 points at which an appearance by Old Chuck coincides with an act of violence.
Doesn't exactly feel.
In this case, the same night. The previous ones might have been the same night, might have been before or after. We don't
Also doesn't escape me that we are dealing with a god of violence, an entity associated with violence. And this beast seems to turn up specifically to warn of violence. And
now that's the thing, is that he said he was on the road late, but Jacob also suggested that he arrived around midnight. The murder probably took place late in the evening, which means warning may be the correct term here. In other words, he may have heard Old Chuck howl before the murder took place.
It's an omen. Oh my God! It's Absol.
It is Absol. Oh my God, you're so right.
If any of you have any points in occult, it's akin
What
to
do we know
like the legend of the Banshee.
The fuck is Absol?
It's a
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that I didn't know.
Ah.
But you know what I'm talking about with the Banshee? But the idea is that if you hear the wail, it means that death is coming.
It means death is coming.
Yes. And the Absol is also the Omen Pokemon.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you hear it scream, there's a problem.
Yes. In the world of Pokemon, minor tangent. People started thinking Absol caused disaster when it was really just warning of disaster, and it got a bad reputation for that.
Same thing. That's the legend of the Banshee, where the Banshee, the original story is the Banshee's wail warns of death, and then the Banshee becomes the cause of death. But in fact, it's screaming to warn you that death is coming.
And then you get scared and run off a cliff.
Yeah.
Wait.
Or such.
Yeah.
But it may be that the connection here is that this is a variant of a Banshee legend. The creature's appearance is warning of danger or death or violence to come.
Or Mars Nodens.
I don't think Old Chuck's a bad guy. I think Old Chuck is just
a
useful animal.
I mean, it's clearly a creature. We've seen it eat.
It's not just a useful animal.
That's fine.
It's somehow mythos connected.
It might be some kind of guardian creature.
I hope it hates Mars Nodens. Go befriend
it. I think it does.
Let's have a little old Shuck puppy dog.
A god battle.
Oh shit.
Yeah, good luck.
Yo, Shuck, yo.
Okay, so that's what you guys are
tame it.
As for Dr. Payne, you were looking for Sir George.
Yes.
How'd you do on that luck roll?
I got a hard success.
Okay, well, if he's not at home, the next place to look is at the Panther, and in fact, that's where you'll find him.
Oh my God. Is he inside?
He has a tape.
God damn it. Okay. So when I spot him across the room, then I'll make my way to him.
And he will basically make space for you and grab a servant who will bring something for you to drink.
Yes, brandy, as hard as you've got. And I'm gonna lean in very close to his ear, and I'm gonna say, "Do you remember the symbol that was on that tree when you were out at the temple that Baker bled into? There's one marked.
I shan't forget it.
There's one marked on every single pole that's going to be around the ring tomorrow.
What does that mean?
That they're going to summon that fellow again, probably.
How?
Blood. All you need is a little blood. Baker bled only a few drops. He didn't even slit anything. He just pricked himself. A few drops is all it takes. We're trying to get hold of the poles, but we might need your help to tell whoever's there that we're replacing those poles with poles without the symbols. If we can find the poles. Can you help us?
Well, the ring poles used for the previous fights were probably in the church basement.
Oh, damn. Damn, we didn't know that. Well, some of our number have gone looking for them. I have not had contact with them. I've been looking for you. But we might. But you have authority here.
Hopefully good.
It's your
Well.
property, correct?
Not the kind of thing one pushes in the face of a mob like this.
No. All we're doing is replacing the poles. They haven't been placed in the ground yet.
Oh, I see.
And then they'll have the fresh, clean poles, and we'll take the other poles and have a nice little fire or something.
Well, they haven't put them up yet. They shouldn't before morning, I don't think.
Yes. If we could replace them now, don't you think that'd be best?
Oh, I see what you mean.
If we can find them. Well, they're in the church. I've sent Miss
I think
Ambrose.
so.
Miss Ambrose and Mr. Salt went to find them, and I came looking for you. Can you? But we need your authority in order to go up to replace them to whoever's on guard. There. Can you help
Well,
us?
I can pull what sway I've got. The reality is the rules and whatnot are set, and I had little to no interest in interfering.
Of course,
It
of
would
course.
look bad.
But if we present ourselves as a group to replace the old rotten poles with these good ones,
Iffy.
iffy. What does it matter what poles there are? Aren't the
Those were-
originals as good as the new?
Well, as far as I know, they had sent for ones to form a new ring, and I expect that some of them will end up as souvenirs or some such.
Well, these can then. Can't they?
I hadn't given it a moment's thought, to be honest.
This guy.
I simply need you to come with us for a few moments. If we can find the poles, all we're doing is replacing them before they're put in the ground.
I see.
Am I getting anything weird off of this? He seems awful hesitant to
No,
to help us out here.
Actually,
I
with
make-
your credit rating score, you'll catch it. He's hesitant to interfere in any way for fear it will affect his reputation. Anything he does that looks like he's having an effect on the fight could make it look like he's partial or influencing the outcome. That's what's making him nervous.
Okay.
Now, at a certain level, I mean, you know that's not true, but the point is that anything that even looks like
No, I know. It's politics and
Yeah.
all that
so
crap.
that's what's made him nervous. Like he's not. It's not that he thinks it's a terrible idea. It's that he's not sure he can do it without calling his reputation into question.
Okay. So Samuel, I understand that you're concerned about this, that it could affect your reputation. I understand that. I'm gonna just be straight up honest, like that always is what I do anyway.
Yep.
But the fact is, something is going to happen tomorrow during this fight. Something terrible, likely. We had suspicion of it before, but now we know for certain because they have put these symbols on the poles, these pagan symbols that will be invisible under the ropes, but will probably still cause something terrible to happen. Isn't that influencing the fight? I know it's ridiculous, it's silly, it's stupid, but
If it does, of course it is. But the point is that it were easier for someone to imagine that I was tampering with the ring than some pagan symbol was doing so.
of
see what
course,
I mean?
of course. But this could kill everyone who's here, for all we know, or start a massive fight that pits everyone against each other. Remember how you felt when you stood there looking at that thing that came out of the bog?
I do, yes.
There's another one of those in the cellar of the church, by the way. And if it might draw more of those forth. We don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. That's why I'm trying to get your help.
Of course. At this point, you'll notice one of his servants is making his way through the crowd and comes over to him and says something quietly to him.
Can I hear it?
A listen roll would be
Oh,
required. to
damn
overhear.
it. My
It's not
listeners.
intended for your.
I know.
He's trying to whisper, but it's a loud room.
Yes,
So,
he's got to raise his voice. Come on.
yeah.
No. 84 out of 30. Big
what-
giganto fail. Some guy behind me is like, I want some more beer.
What you can tell is that he's concerned. Like his look, the expression on his face goes from talking to you and thinking to, oh shit, okay. Like, well, that was bad. That was clearly worrisome or bad news.
Okay.
And he says, excuse me, I need to deal with something.
Of course. Well, shit. If he gets up and leaves, I'm going to get up and leave too.
Okay,
I'm not going to follow him or anything like that, I don't think.
Right, but you're
That would
going
be rude.
the same rough direction.
We're heading out of the pub the same way.
Okay, well, there's only one way out.
I know, so
yeah.
I'll get up and go too. I hope he doesn't think that I'm going with him. I'll come along.
Doesn't matter at the moment.
Oh my god. We're going the same way.
Now, lastly, Mr. Baker was
I'll be right back.
digging through the notes. Right?
Yep.
Did we lose him? Josh?
Josh?
Yes, hello.
Gosh.
You there?
Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
hello.
Okay, good. So you're digging through the notes. And
Yes.
what you're getting from this, first and foremost, is the fact that he's taken apart parts of the instructions. And there's no, first off, there's no like, this is my plan kind of, ha ha ha, I'm the bad guy kind of thing. Sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I wish there was.
There's no Scooby-Doo reveal? Come on.
Nope. But what you do have here, the more you dig into it, the more clear it becomes that this is part of the instructions that suggests how Nodens might manifest. You've seen that happen twice.
I can tell these are instructions for how Nodens is going to get summoned at the ring at the fight tomorrow.
And you should make yourself a brawling roll. All things.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh.
Weird to read it.
That
with
should be
kind of what you are.
perfectly fine.
This seems good and normal.
And oh my gosh, just barely a regular success.
Okay, because you're looking through the illustrations he's chosen, and it clicks in a moment. This is not the part he's chosen here. These are not instructions for boxing. These are moves for killing.
Oh.
And it's at that moment that those around you can hear people sort of moving through the house. Like, what was that? And someone in the other room coming in. Did you hear that? As for the rest of you, we're outside. You should make a listen roll. So that's not Dr. Payne. He's still in the tavern at this point. But the rest of you are outdoors. You should make a listen roll.
Yeah. Yeah, success.
The fuck's my listen?
No.
Okay.
Bad. Not real bad, but.
So those of you, anyone who succeeded, you can hear a faint howl. Like the sound a cat makes when it's fighting.
Oh
Drift
no.
over the hills. And Josh, you should make a sanity roll.
But okay.
Because this is the moment
cool.
where
I can do that.
Yeah, where it clicks. It's not in the ring, is it? These are instructions for murder. And
ooh, okay.
How'd you do on that?
That should be. I'm pretty sure that's a half point. So yeah. It's a success.
Okay, so yeah, you won't lose
anything. It's a hard success.
Yeah, you won't lose anything then. But it does click for you. The wail of old Chuck heralds death or murder. The instructions you're looking at, how to call to Mars Nodens via either combat or an act of murder. And then at that moment, the wail. Someone dies tonight.
It's like murder,
awesome.
lightning flash.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for morning. Mars Nodens will be in attendance tomorrow because he's going to manifest tonight.
Shit.
Awesome.
I immediately have to gather all my notes and rush to find anyone of the group.
Okay. Well, they were supposedly coming back here to meet you.
Yeah. If you just wait, we'll be there.
So you could wait.
Time is
course,
of the essence.
Waiting sucks right about now.
Hard successes.
Time is of the essence.
We found our people pretty quick, though, right?
Some of you did anyway. Some had a regular success. So some of you got there pretty quick, which is to say, as you're like, okay, I'm going to rush at them and find them, and that's the point where they'll start coming back. Dr. Payne probably first, Mr. Illingsworth immediately thereafter. Not the other two yet.
I relate.
Especially since someone had to gamble first.
Not naming any names.
Sir Samuel's likely, or Sir George is likely not going to be any help to us.
Pardon me, Mr. Illingsworth. You mean someone had to win first?
Yep.
Goodness.
So I tell Baker that.
Yeah, and learn what you already knew, or learn what you know now, which is another point of connection. And then, of course, the whale. And by the way, for Dr. Payne, as you're making your way back, you'll notice people saying, "Did you hear that?"
Old show.
Yeah, a lot of people heard it this time.
Uh-oh. So I tell Baker, Sir George is not going to be very helpful. So I don't know what we're going to do. And I sit down and I have some more brandy.
I immediately just, like, word vomit. Like...
You're going to have to actually tell me. I stepped away.
Yeah, he walked away. You're going to have to explain to him what happened.
I went to get a little snack.
No, Noden isn't coming tomorrow. He's coming tonight.
Wait, what?
He's being summoned tonight.
Okay, I'm going to pull my flask out. I start drinking heavily. Do you want to give me some, are there more details than that, or?
These aren't instructions on how to fight. They're instructions on how to kill.
Mm-hmm. I kind of figured that.
And I'm not entirely sure, but I think we have to go back to the ring because Noden is I'm assuming going to appear there.
Do you know when?
It could be happening right this second. It could be happening an hour from now.
Right. Let's see, I've got 2 pistols on me. Let me run to my room. I'll be right back in less than a minute. I run up to my room. I'm going to grab my rifle. I'm going to grab that big pound bag of powder. And I'll come running back down. And then I run into Illingsworth?
Yep.
Get your weapons.
Yeah, no explanation. Just that.
Yeah. That's all I say. Go. Hurry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Understood.
And there's Dr. Payne with a musket.
Yeah, I have a rifle, not a musket. Right. Let's off.
Okay.
We're waiting for Illingsworth.
Pow.
Yeah. I'll have my folding pistol and my flintlock rifle.
So, as the two of you guys are grabbing these things, it'll be a little bit before the others will make it back.
We might have to go without him. Baker makes it sound really, really urgent.
Just go.
That's what I'm planning.
You guys? Are you waiting for the others, or are you heading out immediately?
Heading out immediately.
Okay, where are you going now?
The ring.
That's the thing.
Let's head for the ring.
The ring.
If anybody questions on our way while we're armed,
Hey, we're going there anyway.
I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take my flask out and take a swig and be like, "Oh, Shuck is not going to see another day," and then I'm gonna continue on my way like a crazy rich person.
Okay.
Before I leave, I'd like to leave a note for the rest of the group if they come back here and don't find us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Except they are. You're actually going to meet them at the ring, I believe.
That's called evidence.
They have the posts.
We have the poles.
I thought we were heading back to the house and then going to the.
Yes.
Okay.
Then going.
I wasn't sure about that because you're carrying the posts with you.
I was supposed to get Sir George to help us and give us the
first
go
one
ahead.
to get Sir George.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you will find the note then. So you guys will make your way back to Sir George's house and then find the note telling you where to go next. Meantime, the other three, you guys make your way up to the turf where you will find Lockwood and the Bartlett brothers. They are sitting on the ground. They've spread out some food. Mm-hmm. In other words, they're on guard and they're also having dinner.
Are the posts up?
Cool.
No, not yet.
Do the posts have to be up? I'm going to say that to Baker.
Yeah. I'll probably ask while we're walking, like, to be informed of what's going on or whatever, and then say, you guys info dump or whatever. So I was here. I know.
Yeah, Sir George did that. Yeah,
Fill you in on the way up there.
that's what I say to
and
Baker. Do the posts have to be up?
And Lockwood will, as you approach, will stand up, seeing armed men approaching.
Yeah, and what does Baker say to my question?
I assume so. Like I don't know how much have I learned from the documents. Am I an encyclopedia on this thing, or am I just guessing?
Unless you have Cthulhu mythos, you're guessing.
I have Cthulhu mythos.
Yep.
After he says all that stuff, can I make a check?
I have 5 mythos.
Well, you're welcome to have a go at it. Maybe
Baker
somebody gets
also
lucky or gets close.
Holy
enough
shit!
to-
03! Look at this!
Really?
Look at this! Look at this!
Oh,
0, 3, baby!
yeah.
Unbelievable!
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god, I can hear Graham from downstairs.
I made a Cthulhu
Yeah.
mythos roll.
Okay.
And then I go insane.
The GM asked for it.
So remember how you saw the sigil in the tree? Nodens manifested. There was a brief sparring match, and then he went back down.
I do remember that. I hated that.
The sigils are necessary for him to go back.
Oh,
What?
well,
Without the sigils, you've got no way to get rid of him.
Motherfucker, can the sigils hurt him?
No, you can't hurt such a thing in any sense you'd understand it. But notice how when the match was over, he sparred with Baker, and then he went back into the swamp.
Yeah.
That's what the sigils are for, to tell him
So the
match is
sigils
over.
don't summon him. They send him away?
They tell him that they're when their sigils are active,
Mhm.
we're fighting by rules. If to put it in human terms,
Okay, I'm going to relate this to Baker as quickly as I can.
without the sigils, we're
we
not fighting by
actually-
rules. In which case, that's a
uh-oh.
rogue god that does
that-
whatever the fuck it wants.
That information makes Baker completely halt.
Yeah, okay.
And-
So we stopped,
and I'm
10 yards away from these guys who are standing up?
Yeah,
we just
standing up,
stop.
seeing armed
We're like,
men approaching,
wait,
and they're like, wait,
what does that
And then
mean?
You guys stop.
And we having this in-depth conversation. What does that mean?
Yeah. Which they don't
How is he
understand.
bringing him? How is he going to bring him here then? Do you know? Does it say?
Well, with that success on Cthulhu Mythos, what does Nodens need to manifest every time?
A fight.
No,
Murder. A
What is
murder.
it?
I don't know.
a body.
A body.
Needs blood.
Notice every time he appears, he's
There's a
inhabited
dead body.
the body of a dead man.
There's no dead
Yeah.
bodies around here. So I relate that to Baker too.
Not
Right.
yet.
There's no dead bodies around here.
Want
So
all
why
this-
did old Shuck howl?
They
Someone's about to
murdered
die.
someone.
Because there's gonna
Someone is
be.
dead.
No one is
Someone
dead
is
right
dead.
now. That's about to change.
I say Boyle and Michael are going to murder someone. I say that really loud. It bursts out of me. So these dudes can hear this as
Oh my
well
God.
as Baker.
Yeah.
When I
And they're
realize
looking
this.
at you like, not sure what to make of such a shout.
Yeah, I'm not even looking in their general direction. We've
Yeah,
got to
but they
find
heard
them
it.
and stop it. Where are Boyle and Michael? Lockwood, do you know where Boyle and Michael are?
He looks at you like, no.
Okay.
I'm not even sure he knows who you're talking about.
What happens if this happens tonight, Baker? What happens if it happens? When it happens?
Bad.
You said that. Well, he explained what's supposed to happen. I missed it all earlier, but is that all he knows? That they're summoning?
The summoning node in
Nodens tonight.
during the fight.
No.
And
I thought they're summoning him tonight, like anytime.
Well, summoning him now,
And remember,
and then
when the
he'll
sigils
be
are
there
active,
during the fight.
yes, and we'll play by rules, which means
Yes.
their dead man will be able to enter the ring and fight.
Yes.
But if they do it tonight, fight
okay,
who?
so all of this clicks together. That
You're not there, Graham.
I know.
I know.
But you
All
will be in
this
a moment.
clicks
But you will be in a
together
moment.
Wait, is Boyle going to kill Michael then? Is that what's going on?
Boyle and Michael have killed
I've been drinking.
someone,
Or they're going
so
to.
Noden can fight tomorrow. So someone has
I know,
someone
I know.
is being killed or has been killed.
Damn. Where's
Where-
Moliere? Where's
Oh.
where's Moore or the whatever those fighters' names are?
Now, this is around the point where you guys, because you guys will have found the note, you'll see Ambrose and Salt coming, each of them carrying a pair of posts.
What the hell's the name of this guy? Who are the fighters?
The American.
Yeah, Molyneux.
Molyneux.
Molyneux, and
Molyneux,
who's
yeah.
the Englishman?
Crib.
Crib.
Both named Tom, by the way.
Okay, I'm going to turn towards our guards.
First name Tom and also first name Tom.
Gentlemen, some blackguards are going to try to murder either Molyneux or Crib tonight. Is what I'm going to say to these fellas.
And they're looking at you like, how would you know? They have nothing to say to that because they have no
Where
idea why you
where
would
are
think
they?
something
We
like
must protect them. It's more important than this goddamn mound. Goddamn. I would have said goddamn mound. Oh, such language.
that. They're looking at each other like they're not sure where.
Oh, god damn it.
They got to be staying somewhere in town. They don't know exactly where. Actually, you guys probably do. It's not a big secret.
Oh, do we?
Each side has a camp. Yeah. Crib is staying with the Earl of Yarmouth, who's kind of his patron, and that. And Molyneux is camped with his manager, Richards. Not far from here at all. Now,
They're
you
going to
guys
do
can now
Crib.
join.
They're going to do
You
Crib.
guys can now join up with the others.
Molyneux's
because you'll
the
see
American.
The other two approaching.
Molyneux's the American,
Post.
right?
Molyneux's the American.
Yes.
Yeah, you've
These
approached. You
things
come
are
up to us, Salt.
surprisingly heavy.
You
Yeah.
probably heard me yell something about a murder or something.
Oh, yeah, everybody
What's
heard that.
happening, Doctor?
I'm going to quickly relate. They're going to try to kill
Who's
Molyneux
being
or
murdered?
Crib. Probably Crib, because he's British, and he'll win.
No, Doctor. They had an icon of the American.
They're after Molyneux. Let's go. Do I know the direction of Molyneux's camp?
Yep.
Grab those posts, replace them with the ones we were told to replace them with, and then I take off in that direction. I said that super loud so
Okay.
Townsend or Lockwood or whatever the fuck his name is would hear it.
Now, you guys who are carrying the posts, are you putting them down here?
I drop
Yeah.
the post and I start.
I'm done carrying it.
walking after the doctor.
Okay.
A hand on the hilt of my knife.
Okay. So you're making your way to Molyneux's camp, to where Molyneux is camped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
So, it's
I
not
think
we
far.
all are.
Salt's right. It's Molyneux.
Yeah, it's not far from. Yeah. Well, you know he had that icon, don't you?
I forgot.
Yeah.
I totally
Yep.
forgot.
This is why I take notes.
I took
You
notes.
can't get me, Kevin. I took
And-
notes.
Good.
I take some notes.
And as
It's
you guys
just
are
not
making your way,
important ones.
as you're making your way toward the camp,
Oh my god.
you can see there's already activity there.
Great. Too late.
Not sure what's happening, but there's lights moving around, like people with lamps or torches or something are moving around the campsite. Is this where people are breaking into a run?
Yes, I'm running like I ran from
Yeah.
the start. I started
Yeah,
at a run.
yeah.
Okay, who's got the highest dex?
I yelled for these guys to get the other posts, and then I ran away. I have a 60.
Good.
I have 65.
Okay, 65,
Oh,
60.
never mind.
Hold on, I
Anyone
must have these
65.
written down from last time.
Anyone above 65?
Nope.
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 Okay,
Salt's
so-
at the top. Then me,
I'm
Baker, Adams,
Salt
and Ambrose and Illingsworth.
Okay, so 65. So you launch yourself forward
Mhm.
and
Of
make your
course
way
I do.
toward the camp. As you do, you can see people moving around, and there's now, as you get closer, you can see there's already a fight has broken out. On the one side is a black man. On the other
That's
side
Molyneux.
is a white man. No, that's not Molyneux. That's
Mhm.
Richards, his manager.
Richards and Molyneux
Oh,
are
okay.
fighting?
No, Richards is fighting a man you don't know.
A black man.
He's fighting. No, Richards is black. He's
Oh,
fighting
No.
a white man
Okay,
you
sorry,
don't
sorry.
know. Yeah, Richards is also a
Yes.
black American. He's
Hmm.
older. He's in his 50s now. He's Molyneux's trainer
Who's on
and manager.
first?
Challenge it, Baker. What do you
And
think?
he's fighting somebody who you
No.
don't know.
Did anybody grab the posts? Please tell me. Somebody
Uh,
grabbed the post before we
I
left.
left them.
No, I believe they left the post.
God
They left
fucking
them.
damn it.
So a
I
spot
gotta
hidden-
run. They're
So-
heavy.
They are. A spot hidden roll will tell you who else can be seen here.
Sure.
So the only two who are visible
Me?
are Richards and some unknown attacker.
Oh shit! I made it.
Yeah, that's true for everybody. As
13.
Each get closer with the spot hidden roll,
Nope.
you'll see more about who's fighting.
Hard success.
Okay.
Fail.
God,
So
my
with
dice
a
are hot.
failure,
Fail.
you'll see nothing other than the fight between Richardson and the other man, and movement elsewhere. With a success, you can see Michael with a lamp in his hand, pushing down a tent.
Pushing down a tent.
Like he's knocking it over
He's
to see if
he's
anyone's
dropping a tent. Yeah.
to see if anyone's inside.
Okay, can I take aim and fire?
He's basically trying to get anyone who's inside to come out. You'll notice another man who you don't know doing the same thing. With an extreme success, you'll also see. Does anyone get extreme?
No, it's hard. I got a hard.
Okay,
No.
so hard success, you've identified 3 men. One of them is Michael, the other 2 you do not know. The one unidentified man and Michael are knocking down tents, clearly intended to see who's inside.
Mm-hmm.
The third unknown man is fighting Richards.
Did I
What's the range?
mention that there's 4 of them? I didn't mention that before.
Yeah, so there's at least 3 attackers here, and you haven't seen Boyle yet.
Mhm.
You've seen
Yeah.
Michael. There's 2 unknown men, and Boyle is probably somewhere in this scene. And
Okay.
what it looks like is the Michael and the other unknown man are knocking over tents. They're probably looking for Molyneux.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
They're knocking down tents to see which one he's inside of, forcing him to come out that way. So 65, Mr. Salt was first. You did not succeed at that, so you've only got the only thing you're seeing right now is the
2
fight between
fighters.
Richardson and the unknown man.
Yeah. Seeing the the unknown man attacking Richardson, I am going to run up behind the unknown man and attempt to, using the blunt side, like using the hilt of the knife, tap him on the back of the head.
Okay, so there's going to be a brawling move.
Do I get a bonus dice because he's already tangled with Richardson
Oh,
Yeah, and not paying attention to you.
and not paying attention to me?
Yeah, his eyes are focused on his current opponent.
get him.
Yeah,
Get him.
I'm not going to be honorable and challenge a
That's
fucking
fine.
murderer to a duel.
Yeah, no.
Damn right.
If you can knock him down, do so.
Yeah. Well, that would be an extreme success.
With an extreme success, you'll score you'll score a knockout just like that.
Ooh.
So you come up behind the one
Bam.
man and crack him across the back of the skull, and he goes down like that, just done. Richards looks at you, like takes a moment to process who you are, realize that you just took out the man he was fighting, so he's already clicks in his mind, you're a friend.
Yeah,
You're
I
fighting the
nod.
same man he's fighting.
I nod and motion that I'm going to follow you.
Okay. What he does instead is he looks at you like, you, me, as in, I got the one on the left, you take the one on the right.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell
There's
yeah!
two other attackers. So it's like, okay, let's divide these up. One for you, one for me. Except I don't think he's noticed that you have more friends coming.
Yeah,
He thinks for a moment he thinks you're alone.
Yeah, the only thing I say to him is, can't explain right now. No one dies tonight.
Okay.
Somebody might.
He wasn't intending on murdering anybody tonight, or really ever.
No, but we can't leave a body. Is the thing.
That's true.
No,
So
we can't,
Maybe.
Andy. We can't.
Maybe.
I believe Dr. Payne is next.
And we can't. But it's going to be bad if we do.
Okay, so I don't know this about what's going on there, right? I mean, I kind of see it happen.
So you got a hard success. You see the other two attackers.
Is anybody
You do not see Boyle,
anybody in the
but he's probably
tent?
somewhere in the neighborhood.
Is anybody in the tent that Michael is like just kicked over? Can I tell?
If you stop and wait a beat, you'll see motion in there. Someone is inside. They're trying to get out.
Fuck. Okay, then I can't do it. Okay.
The tank
Okay.
fell down on them.
Yeah. I was afraid of that. I wanted to shoot the lantern, but that's probably a bad idea, and we get a really hard shot anyway.
It's a cool move, though.
It's a cool move, but I'll light the tent on fire if I actually hit it.
Cool.
It'll like
It's a
burst
it's
all
also a
over
very
this
small.
tent.
It's also a very small target.
Yeah, it would be at least one penalty die.
Yeah.
It's also night and you are insane.
And I heard Salt yell something about nobody dies tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, is it dark?
Yeah, it is.
I'm drunk as shit then. Dude, I would have been pounding the fucking brandy. Let me make a con check real quick and see if I can handle it tonight. I was great last night. 32, I'm good to go.
You're holding it together okay.
Yeah.
So you're a little mad, a lot drunk, and have a loaded firearm.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
What can go wrong?
Should I do a roll to see if I notice Salt say something about nobody dies tonight?
Oh no, he shouted that. You'll hear that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click that. Yeah, if somebody dies, Noden shows up. God damn it!
Probably,
How far away? Roughly am I from Michael?
10, 12, 10, 15 yards. You could cover that distance.
I just yell at Michael. I like Michael, murderer, and
Well, you'll get his attention because you called his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna get
like,
within a few
me.
yards of him with the rifle, and I'll aim the rifle at him. I'm gonna aim for low. Because gut shots take a long time to kill somebody. I mean, he'll die eventually, but so if he comes at me, can I? And I've got the finger on the trigger. If he moves towards me, can I just pull it? Or is that like ready to action and it doesn't work? Or how can I?
If he moves towards you, you can pull the trigger.
Okay.
Stop, aim, wait.
And I say, stand down.
Okay.
Stop. And I yell at him to stop. I'm just going to continually yell at him. And see what he does.
Clearly tangled up in the tent.
That's fine. I don't want to light the tent on fire. Sorry.
And they're not able, whoever it is, they're not able to get out easily.
All right.
Because they can see them moving around inside and clearly trying to get out from under the collapsed tent and failing to do so. Michael is looking at you, not sure what to do next.
Yep.
Who's next in terms of speed?
Next, I think, is Ambrose. Yeah,
Okay,
Illingsworth is last.
Ambrose. Okay.
I think Ambrose and Baker both have 55, so they're both at the same time.
Okay, so either of you two who wants to go next. So you've got one other unidentified potential attacker, and some Boyle is probably somewhere nearby.
He's probably coming for me.
We haven't seen him yet, which means he's either behind or inside a tent.
I would like to launch myself at the potential attacker.
Okay, so you're attacking one of the guys. Do you want the one that Richards is moving toward or the one that Salt is moving toward?
I would like the one that Richards is moving towards.
Okay, well, make yourself
to show that I'm on his side.
Okay, so is this is this a punch then? You coming in punching?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a running punch.
Which one's Richards going for?
You don't know either one of them. Oh wait.
That was Mike. I saw Michael and one other guy. That's all right. I've seen.
Actually, Mr. Salt, did you want Michael or did you want the other guy?
Salt.
I would, if I have the choice of going after Michael, I would be going after Michael.
Okay, so
Richards is going after the other guy.
The unknown man.
So Miss Ambrose just flies by me towards the other guy. Yes.
How'd you do on that attack?
Woo! Tasty. I got hard success.
Okay, does he even know you're there?
Jeez, Gromit.
No. So you lay
a little rocket.
You zoom past, lay into this guy, and the first punch spins him. The second to the gut wins him. The third, and then he's just a flurry of punches. And you've got this guy racked up before he even realizes you're on him. You will notice this close. The broader face, the flatter forehead. This is another of Boyle's disciples. So, akin to Michael, probably not as far along.
Does he go down? He goes down?
He hasn't gone down, but as long as you keep punching, he's... In other words, you've got him on the ropes right now, as it were. He hasn't gone down. Well, actually, let's make him a con roll. Maybe he will actually...
I'm going to pee real quick.
Go down entirely under this.
Well, let's see how much the punches do.
Yeah, and you can roll yourself damage. He's still standing for the moment, but you're doing some harm for one, and it's going to be very hard for him to even do anything other than turtle.
It's a D3 plus 1.
Yep.
Do you have a damage bonus
plus
as
damage
well?
Bonus.
Yeah, plus damage bonus.
I do. That's the plus 1. 3.
Okay.
4.
Okay, so for not, and he already made a
okay.
con roll. So what he'll do eventually is he'll kind of turtle up.
Yeah, fair.
So not much he can do other than hands overhead. So he's still technically moving, but as long as you stay on the offense, the best he can do is cover himself with his arms and stay alive.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got Fred's that he doesn't. Mr. Baker, then.
So I guess fuck it. I'd like to call out to whoever's in the tent, for them to identify themselves.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about that? Oh, yeah, he feels pretty good about that. So the one tent that you haven't touched yet. Okay, who's inside there? And the answer, as it turns out, it comes in the form of a knife.
Oh.
Someone's coming out and stabbing me?
Yep. The someone in question is Boyle.
Yeah.
I knew it!
Oh, that's where he is.
Well,
He was inside that tent with a knife. So if someone dies tonight, the plan is it's one of you, I guess. I don't think that was the actual plan, but I suppose that's plan B.
No.
Yep. Let's say anybody will do for Boyle, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, where'd he come from? I stepped away. Sorry.
Inside of a tent.
Just a random tent. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's why we didn't see him. We knew he was
just
inside
about
one
to
of them.
stab me.
He's trying to stab me for certain. Oh yeah.
Can I react?
Either fight, either fight or dodge.
Yep. Fight if you want to punch him back. Dodge if you want to just.
He did. He does have a hard success though, so.
Yeah.
You will need a hard success or better.
Yeah, just for Josh, just to remind you, if you want to fight him, you need to beat his success in order to deal damage to him.
Yep.
If you want to dodge, you have to break even. So.
Yeah. So
has Baker gone yet?
A hard success on dodge would save you. He was getting attention, and then Boyle jumped down and attacked.
But has Baker acted yet this round?
No,
he's just reacting. Yeah.
If he's still alive after this, he has
right. He can fight back then too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to.
So first, you need to defend yourself.
So I have to either fight him or dodge him, and if I fight him, I have to do a
extreme
success on fighting. Success.
Yeah. And if you fight, you can choose to either attack him back or perform a maneuver like disarming him or knocking him to the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
On the other hand, the dodge, you only need a hard success to stay unharmed.
Correct.
Exactly. It's completely up to you.
What are you going to do, Baker? Don't die.
Feel like gambling?
Remember, hard success doesn't do any extra damage either, so.
Or extreme success. But you can't.
No.
You don't.
Boyle.
You can't get an impale.
Boyle is an impaling.
No, I know. I'm saying, but you can't get an impaling strike on a reaction attack.
Correct.
So
can I use luck?
Fight?
Yeah, I think you can use luck.
Can I use? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I am going. I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
What you do?
Oh fuck yes.
That sounds like a success.
Yep.
That's an 8 on die.
So is that an extreme success?
A lot of good rolls suddenly.
Well, it's a hard success.
So
for dodging.
Well, hard is enough to keep you safe. Yeah. Is it an extreme success though?
No.
Okay, because you might get something extra benefit on an extreme success. But even hard success is enough to keep you unstabbed.
Do a backflip.
Yeah.
So you could, if you wanted to, you could take that down to an extreme success.
I will spend 3 luck to make it.
It wasn't much luck to do that. Okay. The plan here is dodge past him. And what that means is this. We'll roll that and see how lucky you get. And as you move past him and basically clear the range of his knife, a hand reaches out from under the broken tent and trips him.
Hooray!
Oh, I guess that's where Molyneux is.
I was going to say, what color is the hand?
Hard to tell at this light, but I suspect that that's Mr. Molyneux.
Oh, I
He
see.
just reached out from under the tent, grabbed Boyle by the foot, and
Thank
essentially
God.
tripped it. So not only it's a little overbalanced where he comes at you with the knife. It's Molyneux's move, not yours, that pulls him to the ground. So he goes forward. He needs to make a dex roll himself to keep his grip on his knife, which he fails.
Can he fall? Can he fall in his knife?
No, would have been. He'd need like 100 to fall on the knife.
The point is that
he extends his hand. Yeah, and you don't want anyone to die right now. When he puts his hands out to break his fall, and inadvertently drops his knife in the process. So he protects himself from harm, but loses his knife. Molyneux is now struggling to get out of the tent. So, Mr. Baker, you've still got a move coming yourself if you want. So you've got Boyle behind you. He's going down to the ground. Which means he's now in a good position for you to kick him if you want to.
That's what I was just thinking. Kick him in the face.
Well, can I do two things? One, yes, I'd like to kick him in the face. But two, I'd also like to kick the knife away from him if he's dropped it.
It's going to be one or the other.
What are you, freaking line dancing?
You're only going to have time for one kick. So you can either move the knife out of his reach or kick him in the face.
I'm going to kick the knife.
Okay, so that
I'm going to kick the knife to make...
Yeah, you won't need to roll for that. Just basically kick the knife.
I was going to tell you. Yeah, I was going to say, there's plenty of time to kick him in the face once the knife is removed.
Yeah, so he may start getting up next turn, but now his knife is farther away. He won't be able to reach it easily. Certainly not in the next move. Mr. Illingsworth, however, is last.
It's also dark. He might not be able to find it.
Yeah, that's also true. He may not even know where the knife went.
Could I keep just yelling murder, murder?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
And in fact, you're welcome to make yourself a, I guess it would be, what's the word? Persuade, I think, to get others to come and help. Yeah. In other words, if you're yelling about murder with a successful persuade roll, other people will think, oh shit, murder, and come over to help.
No, 33 out of 10.
Okay, so right now either no one has heard you or no one believes you.
Go ahead, Illingsworth. Sorry to interrupt.
So, Mr. Illingsworth, meantime.
I'm going to drop my rifle,
okay,
and I'm going to pull out my truncheon, and I'm going to attack Michael.
Okay. So make yourself a brawl roll. Or fighting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Get him.
22 is a regular success.
Okay. Which means he defends himself with the same, which he does.
But...
Wait. He had a regular success?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a regular success. He has a regular success, too.
You succeeded.
Which means...
But he was fighting back. He was fighting back, so I succeed then, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he goes into a crouch, stands like this, and you actually will hit him in the arm. So he blocks your attack, and you do damage to his arm. Whoops.
I still do damage, though. So, right? Basically.
We're coming for you, Kevin.
Get him.
Oh, and I minned out. I rolled 2.
Yeah. Actually, also make yourself a luck roll.
To notice that the blow just bounces off of him.
No, I didn't notice anything.
What'd you get?
I rolled an 85 for my luck, which is a fail.
You bring the truncheon down on his left here, because he comes to block this way, and you can hear the truncheon crack.
Oh no!
You should make yourself a sanity roll.
Oh,
you just broke a wooden club on a man's arm.
Do I notice that?
He's the only one who did.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah, I failed that sanity roll.
There we go.
Don't!
So you were...
like by 70.
You lose only 1.
Get him, Illingsworth!
Okay.
And we're back to Mr. Salt then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Did Michael get to go this round?
What's that?
What's Michael's dex? I mean, did he get to go? I don't think he attacked. Sorry, Aaron, but
no, you're right. He did not.
He must be low dex, right?
Well, sort of. Yeah.
Lower than us,
but higher skill.
Sort of.
Oh yeah, higher skill. Yeah.
As you may have noticed,
he's gonna rush me and beat me to death with my own freaking rifle.
Oops! It's Illingsworth that he's going to attack, of course.
Dodge, parry.
I'm dodging.
You won't need to. That is a 97 doesn't do it.
Oh.
So he blocks your attack and then
Whiff.
launches a straight left, which really telegraphs. And you see that one coming and slide right and avoid it. That
Okay.
move was slow. And one might almost get the sense that he's kind of hesitant. Like, this is his fight.
Oh, uh-oh. Quick, Ambrose,
I
seduce him.
got him. I got him now.
Okay, and so we come back to Mr. Salt.
I punched a guy. This guy ain't
You are
nothing.
also on Michael here.
Well, actually, with Illingsworth taking Michael with the good doctor, did I see Boyle come out of the tent to try and stab Baker?
Oh yeah, and you could come at him if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna immediately switch gears over to Boyle. So there's two temptations here. One is a temptation to try and restrain him. The other temptation is to kick him in the fucking head.
Your choice. Either one sounds okay to me.
I present option 3.
I'm gonna kick him in the head.
Okay.
Elbow of justice.
Yeah, or the people's elbow would also work. At this
Yeah,
Right.
since he is prone on the ground, does that give me a bonus die?
Also, because he doesn't see you coming, because you're kind of coming from behind him. So yes,
That's
in
true.
both cases. So
Two
absolutely,
bonus
yes.
dice?
Wait. Two
No,
bonus.
Just one.
Aw.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're trying.
I will.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Get him, Salt. Make me proud.
Let's see. Because you said that, I'm probably going to fail. That's a hard success.
Okay. Does he even really know you're there?
Bonus die? Did you roll your bonus die?
I did.
Somewhat.
Okay.
So you basically drop kick him and roll him over. Spurt of blood. That would be his nose. And he
It's broken.
rolls twice. Yeah, I think he broke his nose with that shot.
Kick someone in the face,
Oh.
probably gonna break their nose. Aaron, check your messages.
Makes himself a con roll. And pretty sure you got him. You should roll damage as well. But it looks like you could at least stun him here.
4 points of damage.
Okay. So he rolls over, stops for a moment. And that'll be enough for your friends to jump on him as well.
Hell yeah.
I think you've got this one because now Mr. Molyneux will stand up as well.
Uh-oh.
So now you have Richards and Molyneux on your side as well. We've got this
Yay!
one pretty much under control at this point. Because Oil is about to get finished because Molyneux is about to grab him. Richards has the other guy along with Illingsworth.
Ambrose
is still
she's still
wailing on
scuffling.
one guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Until, well, actually, you can get Richards to help you there, and he'll come up behind and take that guy. In other words, there's only 2 of them left, and 5 of you, now 7 of you.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah. And
I'm
you
gonna
got this.
tell Michael to please stand down. You're not responsible for what you did.
Well, he was also pulled to the ground.
Michael was?
And I believe so, yeah.
I don't think
nobody
Michael's
did.
been touched.
Nobody pulled him down.
Frickin' Illingsworth
Nope.
broke his truncheon on him.
Yeah.
I don't have any persuade shit, but so...
Yeah, and you've been pointing a gun at him.
I'm pointing a gun at him, and I'm telling him to please stand down. It's more like
Could
this.
I-
Please stand down. Michael, stand. It's... You're not responsible. It's not your fault. And I'm nodding very sincerely.
He looks at you.
No one dies tonight, Michael. It'd be the wrong thing to do.
Says sorry,
Oh,
and
shit.
pushes past Illingsworth to charge you.
I'm going to try to gut shot him. I'm going to boom. That should take hours for him to die.
Or days even.
Yeah, days. I'm giving myself a bonus die. I'm assuming it's point blank range.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, God.
Why, Michael? Why did you do
I didn't
this?
want to kill him.
Michael!
A 12
Tragic.
I don't
is
think
not an
boy.
impale. It's not an
did-
impale. It's short
I
of an
did even give
impale.
him I did even give him an intelligence roll.
Yeah, I don't have persuade. I was hoping that somebody with persuade would be able to talk to him, but everything's happened so fast. So it's
much
regular.
damage is
It's a hard success. The rifle does a D8 plus 2, which probably won't put him down. I don't even know if it'll break through whatever super power skin he's got. 8 points of damage total.
It will.
Let's see.
You
8
kind of
might not kill him, but it might knock him out.
Yeah, weren't sure that it would take him down. You could see the impact and the blood. That round clearly penetrated.
Okay.
Those of you who are behind him will notice there is no exit wound.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
that's real
bad. That's bad. That's real bad.
And he stops, just stops in his tracks.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm gonna
his
say
face
that.
kind of softens, the broad forehead almost softening, as if his skull is almost malleable in the moment. And he says,
sanity check.
Why? And yeah, very much.
I've killed before. Don't forget
boy.
that.
For you, it's the shape of the skull. He seems to resume what might have been his original form. As if you're watching the progression toward Nodens move backward.
I might be able to save this kid. Don't forget, I am a surgeon.
We're gonna save
Holy shit,
him.
I made... Oh, no, I didn't make it. 28 out of 23. Can I burn luck for sanity?
No, that's one of the 2 places you cannot.
Then I failed. So close. Oh, what's this do to me?
Ooh, you'll lose 4 more.
All right, so I'm down to 19. Okay, and fair
20%,
enough.
So 20%.
Oh, yeah.
23.
20% is going to be 4. 5. Is it 5?
2.3.
Oh, that's right. I'm over 20, so it's going to be 5. So I don't have another indefinite.
4.6, yeah.
Quite
so
yet.
Not
I'm
quite.
barely hanging on before I'm like, I'm scared of Michaels.
And of course, the gunshot, plus you screaming about murder and the gunshot, and now here come people.
Does Michael go down?
He's just standing there.
I drop the rifle.
He doesn't fall. He just stands there.
Is he still? Does he look like a normal person again?
Not quite. And his skull hasn't really shifted much.
Okay.
That may have just been your perception as much as anything.
Gunsmoke.
Seeing him the way he wanted to be, the way he should have been. And now a crowd of people gathering, of course, gunshot, fighting, people pulling those you guys knocked down, being pulled apart, grabbed. Are you sticking around for this?
Yes. I'm going to go to Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
This man needs a doctor.
I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor.
You're also the one who shot him.
Shut up, you stupid cow.
And you're not in no shape to use a scalpel.
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm going to grab Michael by the shoulders. I'm like, I could save your life. I could save your life, and it could be a better life.
He's just standing there.
Okay.
No response, no nothing. Hasn't fallen down, hasn't moved.
Uh-oh.
Just stands there.
Uh-oh.
Can I
help, darling?
He's breathing, right?
Can we,
grab his legs!
Can we open his shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Can we open his shirt to see the bullet wound?
Yeah, how bad
it
is
went
it?
in.
Can we get him on the ground?
Yeah. He will allow you to move him. Blood is kind of oozing because there's no exit wound. The round is still embedded somewhere in his gut.
That doesn't mean he'll die. He'll be fine.
Can I walk up to Michael?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just... He's on the ground, right?
Yeah, you guys got him laid down.
No, he's laid down. I'm examining him as closely as I can.
Right.
I'm going to just sort of put myself in his field of view and just say, "It's over, son. Fight's over. You lost."
Not now, Salt.
I don't remember. Who'd I fight?
Oh, honey.
I'm trying to find the bullet.
A medical roll will help there.
Mm-hmm.
The best you can do at this point is extract it and hope his own body can fight off the infection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which means he
I
might
just pat-
survive.
I just pat him.
Hard
I just pat him
success.
on the shoulder.
Okay.
Medicine.
So you pat him. You're working on the bullet. You pat him on the shoulder. Comfort. The mob, by the way, has Boyle and the others up.
They're holding Boyle, I hope.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
Okay.
going to at least keep an eye. I want to keep an eye on Boyle and at least make sure I have at least that, or make sure he's
and
being held.
They've also got someone who's recovered his knife.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's whose is this? What happened here? There's going to be a lot, of course, of questions.
Yeah. That's not important right now.
I'm
just trying to figure out. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
This is going to go on honestly, for much of the next several hours.
Mm-hmm.
People sorting out what the hell just happened here. As for Michael, you've got the bullet out.
Okay.
At this point,
patch him.
Yeah, there's not at this point. You close and protect the wound, and either his body will fight off the infection, or he will not, or it will not.
Yep.
You've done all that can be done. So he might recover. If the infection takes hold, he'll die. If his body's natural defenses fight off the infection, he'll live.
When I was working on him, he had no anesthetic. Did he even seem to notice? Okay, that's what I was. Do I need to make another sanity check for that?
Nah, you saw.
Okay.
You saw that coming, didn't you?
I kind of did. That he's like the invulnerable fighter, that nothing can harm him, and that no matter how much pain he's going to be through, nothing's going to phase him. So.
Well, clearly some things could harm him. I mean, you shot him.
Yeah. Thank God.
So he's not bulletproof, but he definitely was tougher than an ordinary man. And he broke a club with a defensive stance. He did not stop a bullet with.
I don't know if I noticed that even. I just
not
everything
yet.
happened so quickly. All right.
The point is that you'll eventually, I'm sure you'll find out that he defended him. He broke a club on his arm.
I'm sure Illingsworth will tell me in
tough
great
enough to
detail.
stop a club, not tough enough to stop a bullet.
Yes. I'm going to try to get people to get him to someplace where he can recover.
But notice also the fact that the bullet didn't make an exit wound. It was tougher than normal. The downside of it is. Yeah.
Well, it depends on where it hit. If I went through his liver, or his stomach, or his intestines, then he's probably going to die. If otherwise, he might survive this.
Also, abdomen. There can be some space. So.
Yeah.
I just didn't want him
bullets
killed.
At this time and age don't move very fast.
They're also very big.
Blunt.
Yeah. And you don't want you don't want the bullet to stay.
No, that's bad.
You ever seen like conquistador armor? You notice how it has no back?
So they can't run away.
No, the reason it has no back. So the bullets will
exit. Okay.
You want the armor to stop the bullet entering. Failing that, you want the bullet to exit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I got it out.
If you can't stop it from going in, you want it to go all the way through.
Yeah.
That's why you have front armor, not back armor.
That still seems.
Can I grab Salt at some point for just the two of us? Yeah. Are you a good liar? Come on, Salt. Are you a good liar?
My fast talk is...
Yes, you don't have to tell me a number. Just tell me if you think you're a good liar. And if it's less than 50, probably not.
I'm a terrible liar, sir, but I can keep it secret.
No, that's all right. I was looking for somebody to tell the tale and make people convinced that it's Boyle. It's all on Boyle. Everything's Boyle. Boyle is behind everything. I guess that is the truth. Are you good at telling? How about the truth? Are you good at telling the truth?
Literally true.
That's true. He manipulates. All right. Fair enough. We'll leave it to Illingsworth to explain.
He charged people with a knife.
We'll explain. Illingsworth can explain. He's good at
we have
persuading
witnesses,
people, right? He got Miss Landry talking. He got those guys to. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know what happened. It was crazy. If they question me, it's just like, I don't know. I found out Boyle or somebody was going to try to kill Molyneux, so I tried to help. And that's about
what they've got is the fact that Boyle and his guys...
That's literally true.
...knocked over tents and apparently attacked Richards and Molyneux. Richards, incidentally, can confirm that. He was awake and aware when he saw the attack start. So what they've got is they've got Boyle and his cronies for assault at the moment.
Not attempted murder. British are so polite.
But
or GBH as they would say these days.
Well, he did attack Salt with a. Who did he attack with a knife? He came at Baker with a
They
knife.
Baker.
attacked me.
That's attempted murder.
Yep.
also, we know that there's that
The judge
Boyle
is-
had the doll of the American.
Molyneux. Premeditated.
Premeditated.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So it'll take, of course, some time to start that out. More importantly is you've got tomorrow's fight.
Awesome. Hey, why don't
And-
y'all go and quickly replace those stupid poles and take the other ones? Miss Ambrose can
Yeah.
keep them. She likes weird, creepy Egyptian stuff.
And now that nobody's dead. You actually doesn't matter which poles you use.
Don't care. I want her to take
True.
those
Want to
away.
trade them at anyone.
Yes, please.
All
And,
right.
and for those of you who
And
are
what Egyptian?
the championship fight will go 11 rounds,
Oh, thank you.
with Molyneux starting out strong, but Cribb coming on by the middle rounds and scoring a jaw-breaking punch in the 11th, which ends the fight.
That's a short fight.
Yeah,
People are going to be
relatively so.
so disappointed.
Well, most people consider it a pretty good fight in that they're happy Cribb was
Crib
the winner.
won. Yeah.
They thought Molyneux put up a pretty good fight, but they were pleased to see Cribb emerge the victor.
Molyneux just ended his career.
He had a
boxing,
rough
too.
night.
Did he?
No, his career's done. Broken jaw, done.
Oh, did he have a broken jaw or just punched
he
it?
did.
Oh.
Broke his jaw and knocked and
Ooh.
a knockout. Actually, his career is not done. Molyneux will actually fight several more fights.
Ha
Please.
Oh my god!
He doesn't care he's got a broken jaw.
But
It just
okay,
freaks out all-
They just said with that Jake Paul fight or whatever who
Jake
got
Paul's
his
a
jaw
fucking
broke.
pussy-ass piece of shit.
Regardless, he got his jaw broke, and they were saying that typically nowadays that is a career-ending injury in today's world of boxing.
Not
Nowadays
200
it is.
years ago.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
200 years
Yeah,
ago,
all-
you're just getting started.
Yeah, also worth pointing out that Molyneux died at the age of 34.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Oh my
Yeah, so-
god!
This is the thing about boxing in this era, is a lot of these guys didn't live long. Precisely, that's why today we don't allow people to continue boxing after an injury like that. Here,
Right, okay.
there are no such rules. The
Yeah,
reason
I
we do
gotcha.
that is so that shit doesn't happen.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's our denouement? What happens to Mike? Go ahead, Graham.
I was gonna wonder, does Ambrose speak to Michael at all?
I mean,
What?
I wanted
Oh,
to try to, at least while he's healing.
Yeah, you'll be able to catch up to him, say, after the fight Saturday. He's resting.
I'm attending him
Um,
whenever I'm trying to make sure he
the
stays
guy
alive.
that I'm attending him also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just want to, if he'll allow me, to just like touch his arm gently.
Yeah.
And say, none of it was your fault, darling.
He wants, it's very clear, and he doesn't talk much, that he wants to believe you.
Mhm.
It's not clear whether he's able to.
I know.
There's a lot of trauma to work out there.
Oh no!
It can be an awful thing.
Give him a job.
The nice thing about this, though, is that reaching out to him this way, getting him perhaps to talk about the murders, means you have an opportunity to do something if you want to. Remember, he's supposed to offer a deposition on Monday. You could talk him into naming Boyle as the murderer.
Oh,
I would love to do that.
Am I? Do I actually see any of this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, you're there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're there.
I'm not there like all the time, but I'm checking on him pretty often. So
Yeah, this is a thing you can do. In other words, it's manipulative at a certain level, but it would save Michael and probably send Boyle to the gallows.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do, Miss Ambrose? We really can't discuss
Grim
it.
has something to say first.
Oh, after.
After? Okay.
Yeah, so, do you want to? Are you willing to do that?
Yes, absolutely.
If,
Okay.
if she does this, I am keeping my fucking mouth shut.
Let it happen.
Good call.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I might give her like a
You
nod
know-
at one point during it, like one of those, and
Gotcha.
that's it.
So, and
You would-
one more thing then. Graham?
I want to talk to Baker
Uh-oh.
about paying Boyle a visit if we can.
Well, you'll have time to do that for sure.
Murder Boyle.
Where do we know Boyle is being kept? Is he in like a
I
jail
don't
cell?
want anything to do
Uppingham,
with this.
Uppingham jail.
Oh, that's all the way down in Uppingham. That's an
You'll
hour.
have to,
By
you'll have to
coach.
make your way up there.
2 hours by coach.
Yep. What do you want out of him there?
I want to have a talk with him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to him or something?
Well, you'll have to go to him. He's in jail.
No, I mean goad.
Yeah. What
Maybe
do
a
you
little bit.
Like
What do you want?
brag.
What do you want to get out of him?
That's what I'm asking Salt.
Yeah.
Mostly, I want to. I would love to go up to him and tell him that his plans have all fallen apart. He's not going to rule this country from the shadows, and that he's going to die in a way that makes it so he's not going to be with his god.
It's that last part. But the thing about it is, and this is, of course, I simplify a longer interview, he points out something that may not sit well with you. Remember the Celtic man you found in the swamp?
He had a noose around his neck.
Didn't he indeed?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Boyle is convinced that he is going to be with Nodens. And the last thing he'll leave you with is he'll see you again at some point.
This is
This
why I
bit-
didn't want to see him.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's leave it right there. Then.
Wait, I have to pull out something here.
What's that?
I'm immune up to 6 points of sanity loss because I was drunk as shit when I saw Michael's face go.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, all right then.
I
Save
forgot.
yourself some. Yes, good for you. What you missed there, by the way, was they went to interview Boyle, and Boyle when they said when Salt said you're going to die and not be able to see your god, Boyle reminded him of what the dead Celtic man was wearing. Remember the noose? Remember the noose around his neck?
Yeah. I guess we got
And
to
then
chop
said-
him up and.
And then I said, "I'll see you again."
Oh, that's an excellent ending.
Yeah.
That's an excellent ending.
Because-
Of course, if they relate that to me, I'm going to see to it that he is cremated and turned into ashes. And we'll see how fucking
Good luck
easy
with
it
that.
is.
Because
Then we will
Well,
then
right.
Salt and I will go to his grave and we will dig
Yeah.
his stupid ass up and cremate him.
well, we'll leave that for another time.
Son of a bitch.
So on the positive side,
You guys just went down there to gloat? That's all?
Yep.
they
Yep.
did.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Also,
Okay,
I
fair
believe
enough.
you still have his notes, which means you still have
Baker.
the instructions of Nodens.
Baker has his notes. I still have the
For those who
book.
want to keep using it. Yep.
Does what's his face ever come back to me for the book? the
Tom
brother.
Belcher,
Yeah. Does
Uh,
Belcher come back to me for the
his
book?
position is if you want to keep it, you may.
I'll keep it. I'm going to give it to either Baker or Ambrose, whoever wants it. I don't want it.
Why am I getting so much random shit?
No, if we just end up talking at some point, I'm going to okay, Belcher didn't want this back. If either of you want it, you can have it. Did I ever get a letter back from that publishing
What was
company?
It is a Mythos book, and yes, you will on Tuesday. You'll get a letter
Okay.
from
How many
can't remember
copies
the
are
name of the publisher.
floating around? Yeah, I don't either.
They published 210 copies,
Son of a bitch. All right. Fair enough.
of which 63 were not sold.
Oh, good. I'm going to buy all 63. I will send them a letter, and I'll say, what is the cost for the 63? I want to buy them. And then when I get them, I'm going to make kindling out of them.
Okay. So yeah, you can
Yeah,
eliminate the debating.
We're
one.
going to
So there's-
eliminate at least what they've still got in stock.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm sure it won't cost too much.
Not at this point. They're happy to get rid of them, to be honest.
We'll give them to you for pence. All
Yeah,
right.
they'll sell them at less than cost because
Yeah.
they just want them out of the warehouse.
Yeah, I'll send them a letter. I'll
Yes,
buy them all,
Ambrose.
and then
Yep.
we're burning everything.
I have a comment, and it's that I made a comic.
You made a comic?
Where is it?
Where is it?
It's probably in
gaming
random?
text and
Oh my
info,
god!
because it had to do with the story. So I was like, I think it's okay here.
Oh, I love it.
I did too. Kevin, are you
Oh my
publishing this? You got to pay Soren a couple bucks or something for this.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay me for that. That's why I've been doing this session. That's
Well,
why I keep looking down and up.
Speaking of which,
beautiful.
Soren, I might want to
Hey.
buy those couple of illustrations you made for the Santa Trap at some point.
Ooh.
Because that's going to go
Sure.
up on December 10th. Hopefully you're not going to
Well-
charge me an arm and a leg because I don't make much money.
No.
Okay. We'll
Well,
talk about it
what
some
I-
other
what I-
time.
What I was going to say is that I do intend to write this
That's
one up.
awesome.
I am still waiting to
Oh,
hear
hell
back
yeah.
from Stuart Sellens as to whether he wants to do the layout for it.
Okay.
But I love the art you've been doing as well, and I would love to have some of it
That's
somewhere
awesome.
in
Thank
this
you.
project.
I would love to do it.
Absolutely. Excellent.
If you need help with layout, Kevin, too, let me know. If you can't get your guy,
Yes. Yeah.
I only use
I will
Word.
not help you.
It's pretty simple. It's nothing super super
That's fine.
fancy. But I think
Because
I can send you a
I have-
couple of mine at some point. You can look and see if you like them. How about that?
I have Victim's Ball more or less ready to go, and I want to turn this one into the next Regency one, because I love this idea.
Victim's Ball.
This was really good.
That wasn't
Also-
us, was it?
No, Victim's Ball was
Okay.
the first. Victim's Ball was the first game I ever wrote as a tabletop that turned into a LARP. So it became my
Okay.
first LARP. It's set it's set in the aftermath of the French Revolution.
Ooh.
So the idea is it's a party in which those who survive the Reign of Terror celebrate their own survival
the
by
rich people.
laughing at the death. Yeah, mostly rich people.
I don't see that having a good ending for them.
It doesn't.
Everybody dies.
It doesn't. It's not technically a Regency era. It's set in 1794.
That's close enough that you can use Regency
Close
rules
enough.
for it.
Yeah.
Which
So
God,
if Stuart
great.
doesn't want to work with that one, I'm going to need someone to do the layout for that one.
I can help with layout. I enjoy doing layout. Right now I'm struggling through Fallen from the Farthest Star, which I just ran for you guys. Most of that was already typed up, so that simplified it. But
Oh, cool.
I got to add a lot of extra stuff. What do you want, Graham?
Yeah.
You got your hand up.
Oh. Two things. One, I'm working on a classic era 1920s Prohibition game. So that's fun.
Ooh,
Uh,
cool.
Second off, I believe we have character advancement and sanity rewards.
Do
for
we get
completing
any
the scenario.
sanity, please, for the love of God?
Yeah, so character advancement, definitely. As for sanity gain, one normally, well,
Does Michael live?
that's a good question.
That's kind of like super important to Soren.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, to Soren. And it's actually important to my character too, since I'm the one that
I was
fucking
gonna say, I
shot
thought
him.
it was
Yeah.
pretty important.
You shot him.
Payne.
It'd be nice to get
Yeah.
extra sanity back if he lived for me,
Well, that
or not. Whatever.
I wanted to see how they were doing and how he's doing. Okay, so first off,
And does Boyle get
as
hung?
for Boyle, that was the first roll was how well does he do legally, and the answer is poorly.
Sweet.
Yeah, he is definitely heading to the gallery.
Yay!
All right, we got to dig
And-
him up, Salt. We're digging his ass up to burn.
Yeah,
him.
Digging that
probably-
ass up.
And as for Michael, he needs a con roll, which he succeeds at handily.
Michael
So,
survives.
Yes,
Yes!
he will actually recover.
Does he?
Go.
What
Let's
about
go, baby boy.
legally? What
Good.
happens to him?
Well, they pinned the murders on Boyle,
So Michael's free.
so
Soren-
Michael's going to walk away from this one.
Does he need a job?
Yeah, Soren-
probably, yeah.
My son.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can use
Does Ambrose
the
want to give
footnote.
him a job, or I could hire his ass?
He's a footman.
Say what, Salt? What'd you say, Graham?
A footman.
Hire him.
I'll hire him.
As
long
If
as
he's
he
willing to
doesn't
work for a man that shot
Kill
him.
anyone.
Yeah, either one of you could do that. So,
Well, it's up to you, Soren. You can have him, or I'll take
Yeah.
him. Do you want to hire him as to work for you?
I think I want to hire him.
There you go. That
And yeah,
I like the idea of that
Yeah.
actually. Since you showed him the most
wonderful.
Yeah, me
tenderness,
too.
he's gonna fall in love with you. I hope you're realizing that right now. Sorry, it's gonna happen. There's no way it's not gonna happen unless he thinks of you more as a mother.
This is my son.
I
This
feel
is
like
my beautiful boy.
I feel like it's more of like a found siblings relationship.
Maybe.
Honestly.
I guess that depends on how
Yeah.
much Kevin wants to fuck with you.
a little bit.
But all right, so Michael's taken care of. Boyle's hung. We'll deal with trying to track his body down to burn it later, or else putting it on the resurrectionist men table or whatever.
boy.
There's also that. As for the rest of this,
Oh, please, sanity. Oh
I'm
my
looking at what's that? As for
God.
sanity,
Just go.
what was I believe the worst for encountering Nodens? I don't think it was more than a D10 of loss, so you certainly get a D10 back right away.
Hell yeah.
Are we rolling
take
that?
it.
Do you want to
Okay.
roll it?
Yeah,
What's
you
going on?
can roll that if you want to,
All
and then
right.
we can sort out the rest of that.
3. That's not great, but that's okay.
7.
I'm also pulling up the calendar to see what the schedule is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Did you roll a 10?
I have gained more sanity than I started with.
Oh my God, you're so lucky. I
I'm
hate
back.
you
You
so much.
I'm up to
bastard.
46.
28. Down
Well-
Darker Trails
well
is the
done.
4th.
I
Do you wanna,
am now only one off from full.
God, I'm
Nice.
so low, it's
Nice.
pathetic. I'm down
You all suck.
way big.
Yeah.
So, are we good? Or
11th?
do we want to aim for something for the 11th?
I'm good for
Yeah,
the 11th.
absolutely.
Okay. And
Sure.
I would like, I think, I need to, sort my notes out a bit, but I would like, I think, on the 11th to start into a slightly different scenario, which will be a one-off in New York City in the 1830s or 1840s.
We can do that instead. Are you going to have pre-gens for us?
Ooh.
No, I think we may start with character generation again.
Okay.
If that's cool with
hell yeah.
everybody.
Cool.
And that
Well,
way,
yeah.
if it gets written up,
1830s New York.
yeah. The
Hell
idea is
yeah.
that the characters are members of a
Or
fire
firemen.
company.
Which is
Wait a
privately
Oh, the
second.
fireman one.
All right. So if this
That's
is going to be the
interesting.
case, and yeah, I might just bow out. I'm not been feeling some burnout lately, so
That's fine.
Um,
And then we'll let you know when we're
Totally
back to
fair.
these characters. if you like.
that's fine. Like, but say, like, I just want to say, like, if you want to bring someone else in, then you can. I wanted to give you some notice then if this was going to be the case. So,
Okay, that's
like I said,
fine.
I've just been feeling some burnout. So,
No, that shit like that happens.
Yep.
And
Yep.
at the end of a run like this, when we're going to pick up something else for a bit, is an excellent time.
it's it's a good time. I say I don't want to
Yeah.
leave. I didn't want
Take
to
a
leave
break.
anybody out. I don't want
Yeah.
to leave anybody out. So
That's
yeah.
that's quite all right. So I'd like,
Yeah.
if that's okay, I'd like to test that. Is it something that's going to be probably
It
once I
sounds
put pen to
perfect for me
paper
right
in terms
now.
of
In all honesty,
once I put pen to paper for for this one for Thistleton.
What's the
then-
name of it?
then,
What are you going to name it?
the working title right now is The Fight.
The Fight. What was it? Somebody said that this was a
how
fight
about
of
how
the
about
ages
how about
or
the
something?
big fight? Could you just say
Or
the big fight?
yeah,
It
fight
seems
or-
like
Big fight or
needs
fight of the century or some such.
it needs some sort of adjective.
I think
Yeah.
so too, yeah.
Is this so? This is also Regency or a different era?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh.
What are you going to use for rules for this? We
well-
won't have the etiquette and crap going, right? 1830s.
I'm thinking
Down Darker
more-
Trails?
No.
I'm thinking either Down Darker Trails or Gaslight.
Oh, Gaslight.
Yeah.
Gaslight makes sense. Gaslight might make
Yeah.
sense.
Yes, that makes sense.
They both
Either
do.
one I think
Either
would
one.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Reassure and whatnot and Fashion are really not. Well, Fashion actually still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York is very
Oh,
much
especially yeah.
especially among like the Bowery Boys and the various gangs.
It's always weird like writing a scenario or like playing in like the in between
Yes. I can't-
eras that there aren't rules for quite yet.
Well, that's why I
Oh.
want to do it because
Yeah.
we have all
isn't
these
that why
errors.
isn't that why there's also like empty like skill
Yeah.
like, boxes? There's
Mhm.
like spots that are empty technically. So,
very much so. Yes.
Holy
But
shit.
Right,
that's the
in
thing
skills.
is there's all this history, and with our LARPs, we've gone into a lot of these. But I want to go into more of that in tabletop. 'Cause For LARP, we've ranged literally from ancient Egypt to the far future.
If we're firefighters, it's funny. I actually had a character in a past game who was a veteran firefighter. So I'm thinking of making
know
my
that character.
just the young rookie version of that character.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Cool.
I remember We Are Burning. We still need to finish that.
Question.
One day.
Firefighters are not their main job, though, right?
No,
We should
firefighter is not a
pretty much-
profession.
We should pick a job that they have, but they're also a firefighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's more of a volunteer force.
Everybody has another job. You join a fire company for social and political benefit.
Oh, really? Just for that?
Yeah.
Not for I want to do good. I want to help the neighborhood.
Theoretically, yeah, but realistically, firefighters are basically gangs.
Yeah.
I want to burn the neighborhood and put it out right after.
Is this the era where they would charge?
No, they're volunteers, but no one will stop you from looting a burning building.
Okay, here's the role I want to make,
wait,
guys.
that's not true. Other fire companies will attempt to stop you from looting a burning building, which is why you have to fight them.
My mesmerism didn't go up.
So you will fight. Sometimes we get fights between groups of firefighters over who gets to fight a fire, which is to say, who gets to loot the building.
But it's just like fist fights or
hilarious.
throwing bricks and shit, right? It's not like gunfire and crap.
Bricks, axes, shades.
Sweet. I'm going to have a high brawl and a high throw. I want to knock somebody in the face with a thrown brick.
Yeah,
that's my goal for the game.
For people who do this sort of thing, street fighting is very much a thing. So you don't get many firearms, but you need to know something about street fighting.
I'm going to be a newsie. Yeah, I'm going to kill.
We also get, it's also the age of people like Bill the Butcher.
That's a great name.
Bill Poole. Well,
he was a butcher. Actual butcher? Okay.
Yes, he was.
He didn't just murder a bunch of people.
But he was also a member of a fire company. He was also a tavern owner. He was a politician. Elections take place in saloons, which means saloon owners and gang members are also political hitters.
Oh my God, Kevin, this sounds complicated.
So the way we do elections in New York is you round people up, and they vote the way you tell them, or you beat them up.
So super corrupt. Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, corruption is, there's no secret ballot.
So this is
organizations exist like for instance Isaiah Reinders and the Empire Club. They were known as sluggers or shoulder hitters. Their job was to make sure people voted correctly.
Are they wearing little Gatsby hats yet?
Not yet.
Damn, I got some. I want to wear.
If you want to see the best example of it I can think of,
I do have
comes from a poster from a play about the Bowery Boys. And if I can find it here. Whoops.
1830s. We got revolvers yet?
No, not really.
Damn.
There are things like pepper box type pistols.
I'm not gonna bother with pistols
then. Theater collection.
Here
I'm putting it in I'll put it in gaming text and info. This is a theatrical poster from a show about the Bowery Boys, but it is exactly what you'd expect a firefighter of the era to look like. That's why fashion might still be a thing. The type of haircut, the tall hat.
Yeah.
And notice you can see firefighters in the background there.
Oh my God.
Very Gangs of New York.
That's fucking Salt. It's just Salt. It's him later in life. He moves to New York.
Let's all be
becomes
Salt.
some asshole.
Gangs of New York is bad history, but it's set in that era.
Nice comment there,
Andy,
Soren.
are we still streaming?
Yes, we are actually still streaming, but we better end the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna head out and
bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.